number. Hey, how you guys doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to Share Beer. This is the Share Beer Show. Man, we got a great number today. 474. I love that number, man. So this week and next week be good numbers, man, for the show because we got 474. Great number, man. Um, Today is Saturday, August 11th, 2018, and we are giving a long distance hello to Bum today. How you doing, man?
What's up, everyone?
And Andrew, we've got Andrew back on the show.
I am back.
He's sporting a bandana and possibly a new haircut.
No, I got them all, cut them all myself. Had them all cut down. Just because of the heat, and I trimmed the mustache and beard slightly.
Okay. Any beard butter involved in that?
No, I am not that involved. Unlike Zach.
Yeah. Any. So there's
no beard butter, no buttercream.
all that stuff on beard oil or whatever they do.
Yep.
What's the whole process there, Earth? Are you a beard butter guy?
I'm not. Never have. I couldn't tell you how that process works.
Yeah, you don't. Do you have? Is there special colognes and all that sort of stuff, Tom? I mean, what goes on with the beard, man? You're a beard butter guy, aren't you?
I'm not a beard butter. I'm more of like I like the beard wash, and then the beard oil.
Oh, the beard oil. Okay.
Yeah. Argan oil. I got a bottle of that upstairs, but I tried it for about 3 months straight, and my beard is so coarse. I mean, it's like steel wool.
So you do beard wash?
Yes.
And beard oil, are those scented oils?
They can be. A lot of them are like peppermint oil, argan oil, lavender, not lavender. What else are there? There's a bunch of different oils you can use.
So this takes a lot of thought and planning and coordination, because like you can't go peppermint oil and then wear like I don't know, what kind of cologne do you wear, man?
What do I wear? It's La Nuit de l'Homme or something like that.
Yeah. So does peppermint go with? I can't think of a damn cologne that I wear that peppermint would go with.
Maybe if you're out in the cold, nice cold night, peppermint.
Yeah.
Oh, we could just go back to last show and go with Essence of Man.
Yeah. Because peppermint would have to be a seasonal thing, right? Like
Christmas.
Yeah, you don't necessarily go out, because it could be 115 sometime this week, I assume. Is that appropriate peppermint sort of scent in hot weather?
What would be appropriate in hot weather?
In hot weather, I would think it would have to be something light.
Ocean mist. Mist.
Yeah, something ocean mist or something like that. Yeah, something kind of it smells like the ocean. Yeah, it can't be dank. Yeah.
Dank.
It can't be musk. You know what I'm saying? Avon musk.
Sweet sweat.
Moist.
My mom used to get me musk when I was a kid, man. I remember that musk Avon from, What about you, Mark? You wear cologne?
I wear Ode the Ivory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Ivory stuff goes with everything.
Yeah.
Here in Minnesota, we got mosquitoes as big as crows, and if you wear any type of perfume or cologne, it's like you're going to be a mosquito magnet.
So keep one around. Keep one magnet around.
No, that's what cologne is for me in Minnesota. It's a mosquito magnet.
Okay, I gotta show this glass one time while we're recording. Got this glass a couple months back from my mother. and it's an upside down beer bottle glass.
Mm.
So right now,
Seen that.
oh, you have seen it?
I've seen it online. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. My mom sent it to me a while back.
Does that fit the 12 ounces?
No, no. This is a. I've got. Well, I don't know. This is a 12 or 16? No, it's a 12-ounce bottle. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this I'm drinking right now. The Settle Down Brown from Odell's. Doesn't fit a whole one in there. Of course, as you can kind of figure, because it's not really that big. I mean, it's a tall sort of glass, but not. And it's super delicate. I think it's hand blown. It's got like the little dimple on the bottom here from possibly where the straw comes out where they blow stuff. But yeah, this will be a one and done. I'll drink this beer and then clean it up again and put it away forever. So I just wanted it on film once so that it is documented that I did use it.
You're gonna
It's very ornamental.
Since Mom sent it, yes.
You're gonna retire it and put it into the rafters.
Yeah, I'll put it in the cabinet. You might remember it was a cabinet. I thought it sat over this shoulder for quite a few recordings. I have that same cabinet off and to my right. So I will wash it up and put it in said cabinet forever. But in any case, that was a indirect way of showing the beer I am drinking, the Settle Down Brown from Odell Brewing, which is a hoppier brown. It's still good though, man. It's absolutely fantastic. It's not that it's not. It's just that, and that's why I get it. I get the Settle Down Brown because it is different. It's not your typical brown, but it's still pretty good. It's got a nice body to it. Have you had this one, Earth?
No, I don't believe I have.
Oh, you haven't? Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a sixer of it. I don't remember what I paid for it, but yeah,
I don't know if I've had an Odell beer. Period.
Really?
I can't think of. I don't think I have.
Oh wow. Yeah, they're we've talked about breweries and their style and all that sort of thing. Odell's definitely one of those hoppy breweries. They're definitely everything they brew that I can remember is definitely on the hoppier side. So let me pull this one up here and I'll show everybody. I thought this was kind of a pretty commonly had beer, but I guess not. Let me show everybody the Untapped on this real quick.
I don't know if Odell's goes to California or not. I don't know, maybe not.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, I just assumed they were, but I guess not. So we got 7,700 ratings here, 79 in the last 30 days, 6.5% ABV, 50 IBUs, and 3.56. There's my photo that I just uploaded. You can see a little bit of the glass there. I gave it a 3.75. We had Neri in there, man. He said great glass, so cool.
Yeah, I definitely have no problem trying that.
Yeah, it's it's still very good. Still has that nice maltiness that you expect from a brown. It's just gonna have just that slight hop note in there, that kind of grassier hop note. It's not a citrus hop note, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
Sessionable. Sessionable. It's not super crazy. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I think we've had that conversation before. I don't know that like browns or alt beers or there's other styles that you necessarily like write home about. Lagers. I think we could even say that about lagers, right? Like there's none of them that you're like, oh damn, that's the best thing ever. You know?
Got to be a dark lager for that. I'd be
Right.
interested in that.
Yeah, there's not too many. I don't even know. Is there any wheat beers that are like that? I don't know that there's even wheat beers like that. There's IPAs. We definitely go crazy about IPAs for different reasons as well with IPAs. Stouts for sure. Porters for sure. Barley wines, absolutely. Sours, absolutely. Some of these other styles, but when it
could be a
comes
hopped
to
wheat, like a wheat base, like a hopped wheat base beer. I mean, I've had like beers like that.
yeah, it would have to be something that sets it apart in that style where where I think then you're like, oh, okay, yeah, wow, this is a beer worth really going crazy about. So well, I was gonna get to Andrew. Andrew looks like he's out. So Bum, what are you having, my friend? Is there anything specialized from Detroit?
Not from Detroit, but I did get something given to me from Columbus today. I'm finishing off as my warm-up beers some Sam Oktoberfest, fresh off the production line.
Nice.
But what I have here is something from Columbus Brewing, which I have had on the show before several times. It's not available in Pittsburgh, so every time I've had it, I've had somebody give it to me. In most of the cases, my cousins, but my one buddy from Columbus gave this to me today. I traded him some Cigar City for this. This is Bodhi, Bodhi, double IPA. And this is going to be a new one for me. Unfortunately, I have no glass to drink it in unless I would pour it into a plastic cup. I'd rather just drink it out of the bottle.
Yeah, what's wrong with a plastic hotel cup?
Yeah.
Be a
Put a couple
man.
ice cubes in, drop it in.
Be a man. Yeah.
I could pour it into the ice chest here.
There you go. Yeah.
But this is fresh even by the pickiest double IPA drinker standards. It was bottled on July 16th.
Oh, yeah. No, that qualifies.
So we're less than a month old. And here's my detailed description. This is definitely a delicious double IPA where you can really, really taste the hops.
Really, really. See? Boom. We got two reallys in that description there.
And
What hops are they throwing in there?
Just like the dog bite that I drank last week, it's made with select hops.
Yeah, there you go.
Slightly more select hops than the dog bite.
Yeah, slightly more. Yeah, you got 79,000 ratings, 947 in the last 30 days, 8.3% ABV, 80 IBUs, 4.22. Look at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would. This
You
would
might
get a
want.
four.
You might want to have to find a glass for that.
Yeah, I'm
4.2.
sorry, I don't have a good quality glass to pour it into.
And Citra, they're highlighting the true nature of Citra. Bronze medal, American style, India Pale Ale, Great American Beer Festival 2014. Boom. We got a little hottie alert here. Yes.
Yeah.
How you doing? Hey, and we got some doggies here, man. We've got Nolan here, man. We don't get too many doggies in there, right? What is that? A little Chihuahua, and I don't know what kind of dog this is.
That looks more like your Benji kind of dog.
Yeah, that's Benji, man.
That's Benji.
Yeah,
He's a mutt.
We got the Taco Bell dog, and we've got Benji. Yeah, ghetto Taco Bell. Yeah.
Taco Bell dog died a few years ago.
Yeah, he died a while back. Yeah, poor guy. May he rest in peace. Huh?
And then they turned him into taco meat.
Oh!
Howdy. Doing well yourself?
And Mark, what are you having, brother?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful out here.
I am working on a Thunder Thief.
Oh,
It's an Imperial IPA by Red Brick Brewing here in
Sorry about that.
It's 8%. I guess it's one of their seasonal beers. I got a single. It's a $4.49 for the single. So it's a
oh
16
wow,
ounce. So I
a
think
little
it was
pricey.
4 packs. It was probably like $18 or something for the 4 pack, or 16 for the 4 pack. Yeah, it was 16 for the 4 pack. And they charged $4.49. They broke it down to a single, but it's almost like a New England style. I mean, it's
Yeah.
pretty hazy. It's not real hoppy. I think it only has 50 IBUs, but you really get a lot of citrus and fruit. I'm getting a lot of mango out of this, maybe some peach, but no real, just a slight bitterness. Nothing really bitter by any means. But it's a good, and it doesn't taste like 8%. So it's, but yeah, it's nice and hazy, juicy, high ABV, low IBU for a IPA. But it's a tasty one.
Looks good.
It looks good. Yeah, absolutely
Yeah.
does.
Yeah, I gave it 4. I think it's pretty. I don't know what I think there's only like 400 or 500 check-ins to that beer.
Yeah, you got 600 total, 108 in the last 30.
Yeah.
8%, 50 IBUs, and a 3.86.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. Nice. A nice one, and I'm all religious on you after my next beer, so you just have to keep that in mind.
Oh, got a cool glass here. Red Brick Brewing. That's cool. I like that glass.
Looks like a beer to be perfect for Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New England in the South. I think it's probably a pretty good one.
The only issue is what it had a 3.8. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's true.
Oh Jesus.
Well, but down here in the South, 3.86, close enough to 4. We'll call it 4.
Yeah. What are you having, Tom?
I'm having a cloud candy.
Oh, cloud candy. That's
From
sound
Mighty
interesting.
Squirrel Brew. Jesus. Okay.
Nice looking can.
It's a pretty good beer.
Cloud candy.
First time I had from. I've only had a couple beers from them. I don't even know where they're out of. They're out of
That's
Massachusetts.
got to be a 4+ beer.
Somewhere in Massachusetts.
Yeah. Or like a 4.25 or something, probably.
Yeah, 4.2.
I didn't even look it up. I just bought it and I was like, screw it, I'll try it.
Just based off the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, just based off the name, the style, all that sort of thing, right?
Already downplaying. So I just walked in and bought it. I didn't know.
I think we're going to be quite surprised on this one. We've got
4.
4,300 ratings and 373 in the last 30. 6.5% ABV, 60 IBUs, 3.88.
Oh.
I
Almost.
just missed it.
Really sunk on this one, man. You've got double dry hopped with Amarillo, Mosaic, and Citra. True to its name, aromas of papaya, mango, and starfruit dominate this juicy IPA. Very juicy, yeah, baby. Hey, little hottie in here. How you doing? Hey, how you doing? Yeah.
Wasn't
Still
juicy?
sounds like a 4.2 to me.
Yeah.
Wasn't juicy one of the words we were talking about a couple months ago? Like moist.
Oh no, you missed it last week. We had great descriptions last week. Oh, perfect. We had everything was in there. Everything was in there. It was great. It was a very good week for beer descriptions.
A lot of puns and Kool-Aid Man breaking through the wall a few times.
Yeah. So what do you have in there, Andrew?
I am having St. Paul's Finest H2O.
Oh, nice. A nice little chlorine and
little
mineral
bit.
blend there.
Yep.
A little bit of fluoride.
Yeah, a little bit of fluoride.
Nice.
Yeah, a little.
I'm
Tinge
still
chlorine.
Yeah, tinge. So you've got
tinge.
that one's double dry hopped, right? With chlorine and fluoride.
Chlorine, fluoride. Yep.
Yeah.
If you probably call the water department, they might give you a little more info on that, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what the rating is on that. That I can't seem to find it on Untapped.
Yeah, a few breweries use St. Paul water for their beer, so it's gotta be good.
You
April
missed
11th.
actually we got quite the education on beer on water last week. We had our friend of the show Zach on here, and he schooled us on water. Yeah, very good detailed description on. Yeah, it's kind of brief too on how much thought goes into water and how much water in your area has to do with what beer you're going to get. Like, it made all the sense in the world from a business perspective. It makes all the sense in the world.
The two big breweries up here in St. Paul years ago, they used artesian well water for their beer, and it sold like hotcakes. Both of them did, and but the sad thing is both breweries are owned by G. Heileman, and both of them, when G. Heileman went, so did the breweries.
You know what? Now that I think about it, water is a major of course, it's a major ingredient in a lot of things that we drink or eat. But it's also a big component of one of the major things that we eat with beer, which is pizza. Like, water is a huge deal when it comes to pizza. You want to get a proper pie, then you got to have the right water, right? I mean, who was it? JetBlue that was actually made that arrangement with that New York pizzeria, and they were making the pies in New York City because of the water that's there in New York City. Not like it's the greatest, but it's that water that makes that pie, and then flying those pies to LA, baking them, and then you could order them and have them delivered fresh. So you could have a true New York style pizza. Yeah, I think they were selling like a large pepperoni for, God, what was it, 15 or 20 bucks?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
That sounds about right, though. You go to Pizza Hut, like Papa Gino's, you're spending like 20 bucks for a large pizza. 15, 20 bucks.
Yeah.
I think their larges are slightly cheaper, but I mean, it's Domino's, right? Like, come on. I mean, it's not,
$5.99.
You know, like when it comes to pizza, Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's. Who's the other ones? Is there any other big national?
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars. Yeah.
Papa Murphy's, but Papa Murphy's is a take and bake.
Yeah, take 'em, which is a whole nother subject, trust me. But like, at least of those, like, it's like what that's like the big beer of pizza, right?
Yeah, I never thought about that. That's like the big four. Yeah. Are there any others that are nationwide?
Yeah. Macro pizza.
Yeah, that's macro pizza. So if you want good craft pizza, right, you got to go to your mom and pops or to your local chain. There's plenty of local regional chains.
Or you can homebrew.
Or you could make pizza at home, and people do. I would wonder. I would. Where is the stat that we could find? How many people actually make pizza at home? Because it's a lot. People buy pizza ovens. They buy. When I look on videos on YouTube, there's hundreds of these videos. People tell you, oh yeah, this is how you bake a pizza. You can go over there and buy a tile at Home Depot and put it in your oven so that you can slide the pie right on and off, and right. I mean, I would bet more people do that with pizza than homebrew, let's say.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
By a long shot, right? I mean,
not everybody drinks. Most people eat pizza, though.
Yeah, most people eat pizza. That well said. Yeah. Most people definitely eat pizza. What are you drinking there, Earth?
In honor of Guinness opening up a new brewery in the U.S. a week ago.
Oh, no way.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Guinness Original.
Okay.
Yeah. That come from a multi-pack?
Multi-pack, yes.
Yeah.
Where'd they open their brewery at, Earth?
Baltimore.
Oh,
Okay.
not far from you there, Tom.
Oh, that's pretty far from me, actually.
Well, it's still up in your neighborhood.
Probably like 6 hours.
I'm closer to it than Thomas.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Is
you're
that-
closer to it than
Well,
Tom there?
Baltimore, the closest, yeah, you're only like 3 hours away.
Yeah, it's like 3.5, 4 hours for me.
It's
Oh,
What's
okay.
it for you, Tom? Like 20 hours?
No, I'm 4 hours from New York, so it's probably like 7 hours, six hours, something like that.
Yeah. I can get there in eight or 9.
We all meeting up. No, I'm sure.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, meet you at Guinness.
I've
Yeah,
never
New
been to
destination.
Pittsburgh or the Northeast, so
it would
I
be
don't-
a brewery to see though.
I don't think I've had this Guinness. This is a new Guinness to me.
So is this the first? Look, they're only brewery in the U.S. Right? They
Yeah.
haven't had contract brewed other
It's
stuff.
actually under the original Europe, because that one's the XX or the XX.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
it's kind
is
of hard to find, but it's under Guinness Original with the Europe tags on it.
Oh, okay, okay.
How do you feel about it?
I really like it. It doesn't have the normal Guinness astringency like the other ones do. It's pretty impressive, actually.
Yeah, it's kind of more like the Antwerpen. Have you had the Antwerpen
Oh, that's
Earth?
really good.
Right. I still think this one's even a little bit better than that, to be honest.
Really?
So
In my opinion.
it's not near as dry as
It doesn't have that astringent coffee bitterness like the other Guinnesses do,
Mhm.
in my opinion.
Okay.
Really easy to drink.
What does that come in a 4-pack?
I got it in that mixed 12-pack.
Oh, all right.
So it has the foreign extra stout, the 200th anniversary, and the Antwerpen. And this one.
Okay. Well, look for that one.
I've never seen this before.
Yeah,
that
that's what
would-
I'm saying. It's a new one on me.
Mhm.
Yeah, and of course that's why I ended up buying the multi-pack to get that new one, which is exactly why they put it in the multi-pack.
All right.
Now, this is the one that I've got pulled up here. Earth, is this look the Europe version? Is this? That's what you're saying there?
I'm pretty sure that's the closest version, yeah.
Okay,
Because
so
you can't find another version of it. At least I couldn't.
yeah, there's a ton of them actually. So it's kind of
They brew it for all different markets. And,
yeah.
It's 4.2%, so it matches that one.
Mhm.
Birds.
Yeah, so does that double X that I had up earlier. That one, the original Europe, I guess is the closest that. The label looks
Yeah, because
completely
if
different,
you read the little tag of it, it says it's only bottled over there or something.
oh, okay.
So that's why I'm guessing that's the one.
Well, this one has 32,000 ratings on it, practically 33. 286 in the last 30, 4.2% no IBUs rated, and a 3.54. 354. That's like a good track running number, isn't it, right there? Like,
It's a good Share a Beer show number.
He ran
Yeah.
354.40, right?
If you're running a 354, there's something. You got jetpacks on you.
Yeah, 354 more than 35. Yeah, that's like,
There's definitely something just a little bit smoother about this one.
huh? Well,
It could be just me, but
I'm
So
intrigued
I'm
then. You know,
feeling
I kind of almost wonder what made you pick it up. The reason I'm saying is because I see those Guinness multi-pack. I don't even pay them any attention.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's so like, I don't know, Guinness. Like, I mean,
well, it's got the foreign extra stout, and that's like the best one they make. So I
Yeah.
only see it once a year, so I decided to pick it up.
Okay. Because I do see these like Guinness multi-packs quite a bit, and so I don't even look at them.
Usually in those Guinness multi-packs, they do stick a stinker in, like Guinness Blonde or Guinness wheat, a pale wheat or whatever.
Yeah.
This was a good multi-pack. Everyone in there is good. The 250th anniversary is probably the worst one, and that one's good.
Yeah.
Now that leads me to another question because I do have questions on stuff. And when was the last time that Billy D picked up a multi-pack of malt liquor?
Well, let me ask him.
And is there such a thing? Is there a multi?
Billy D standing by.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a little conference with him here.
A conference with Billy D.
Yeah.
He says you just gave him a great idea, and it's going to be yet another idea stolen from the Share a Beer show without any financial rewards to the show. Just like all the Ritas. And,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
he said, "Thanks for the idea."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. See, anything we can do to help, man. The malt community. Yes.
Yeah.
I
Billy
just
D
had
traveled
a
with
malt
me.
myself. I had a malt shake. Does that count?
Sure.
It's definitely delicious.
Yes, a vanilla malt shake.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Just had a Dairy Queen Blizzard this afternoon.
You drank it, label out.
Yep.
Label out.
With a spoon. It was so thick.
That would be a little different. Yeah.
Malt liquor on the thick side.
Yeah. So what does Billy D have for us, man?
Okay, we got our long distance malt liquor report today,
Yes.
coming to you from Troy, Michigan. Billy D made the trip with me.
All right.
How's your audio working today, Joe? As far as you being able to play something
Yeah,
with audio?
we should be able to play something. Yeah.
Okay. No, we do have something here. 209 J Jones, who don't look him up, but I'll just say we can save this for another week. You know how Jay Jones usually has good food porn? This past week, he had some good automobile porn.
Oh.
But we'll save that for a week when you can't play the audio. And actually, with Jay Jones, like I said, a lot of times it's better to not play his audio.
Okay.
I will go to this, though. Remember last week, we took a tour of Shady Malt Shadows of his new house with his 40 in the fridge?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, seeing that we haven't had any cuss-outs from the chairman lately and still haven't, and we haven't had any interaction with the MLDC lately, that's usually when Malt Mustang springs into action.
Oh.
And he did last week. Malt Mustang in the comments to Shady's video, a later video after the house video, Malt Mustang let him know in the comment section and said, "Congratulations, you were the featured drinker, malt liquor drinker on Share a Beer number 373.
Oh.
So in the comments, Shady Malt Shadow replied, "I'm not familiar with that show. What is it?" Malt Mustang replied, "It's hosted, it's the Share a Beer show hosted on YouTube channel Joe D, loved by millions and hated by Steel worldwide."
By that guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So the follow-up comment from Shady was, "I watched. Thanks for the info. They didn't rag on me too much. Haha." So then we had somebody chime in named 40 Ounce Reaper. And I've never mentioned him on here. He's one of the lower level guys. And here's 40 Ounce Reaper's comment about us. "Apparently they report on the goings on of the MLDC, calling it the Malt Liquor Report. Maybe we should do the same. Report on how they are craft beer cunts. The chairman has been keeping an eye on them."
Now, wait a minute. That's another one of our ideas.
Well,
It is.
what can we say? We're here to have other ideas stolen.
Yeah.
So the final written reply in the comments from Shady on that video was, it says, "Yeah, it's weird hearing somebody talk about you without knowing who they are. WTF, this guy, meaning me, knows more about me than myself." So,
See? So you're in his head, bum.
yeah.
You're actually in their head.
Yeah. which leads us up to this. If you want to type this in on his channel, Joe, it's Shady Malt Shadows, one word.
Yeah.
And the name of the video, he does almost a video a day now. So it's several videos in. It's called 40-Ounce Fight Club Spectacular, which one day I'm going to have to get into the 40-Ounce Fight Club videos. I've never covered this.
Oh, and he's got an AJ wannabe there at the top there.
Yeah.
Malt liquor chat.
So if you can find 40-Ounce Fight Club Spectacular.
Oh yeah, it's Fight Club in session.
No, that's a different. No, this is several videos in.
Here's the spectacular.
Yeah, so go to 240 and turn up the sound.
Can you hear it now?
Besides malt liquor and I.
Little bit.
Decided to do a 40-ounce Fight Club duel to the death.
And 240.
Yeah.
And oh man. Shout outs to Malt Mustang. Filling me in on some details about the malt liquor of the week report or some shit like that. These people I had no idea fucking existed. They did like a 10-minute spiel out of like 2.5 hours about me. And it was mostly positive, which was kind of depressing because it's been a minute since I cussed somebody out. I have nothing negative to say though. Pitch that.
Now, how do we rate this malt liquor? That was a pretty weak malt liquor, though.
Oh, he doesn't. Like I said, he's no frills. He's as no frills as you can get. He just says malt liquor and he takes it.
Yeah, I have to give it to the chairman. His malt liquor, that was a little bit more.
The chairman's been on like almost 10 years now. It took him about 8 years to develop that malt liquor.
Yeah, to really get it down, right? So I'd have to give one up to the chairman because these two go at it, right?
No, Shady and the chairman don't. Shady and Fear go at it.
Oh, that's right. Okay. All right.
Shady
So
Normally cusses us out, but we had nothing to cuss us out about.
So
Yeah.
in my video, MTV Cribs Malt Liquor Edition. And they were absolutely right. There wasn't a single fucking thing in that house. Nothing. It was actually
he has a good line coming up.
Bought it too. Well, I mean, we paid for it, but it didn't close until 2 weeks later. So yeah, there wasn't shit. That was probably the best time to do a fucking video, was when there wasn't nothing in it. Because everybody on MTV Cribs, that's what their fucking houses look like now.
That is a great line.
That is,
and it's probably totally true.
Yeah.
You just doing like MTV Cribs like 6 years later.
Yeah.
So, shout outs to Malt Mustang, Southpaw, Lefties Association of Malt Liquor Drinkers, or whatever the fuck it's called. Myself, Malt Mustang.
Wait a minute, he gave himself a shout out? What's up with that?
Because Malt Mustang always shouts him out as part of the Malt Liquor Southpaw Club.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's just naming all the members of the Malt Liquor Southpaw Club.
There's probably a few of them.
It's Malt Mustang, him, James Montana, Malt Patriots.
Oh, so he's just wrapping off. Now it's just,
Yeah. So that's it. He gave the Share a Beer show some love.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I mean, we now it's not our intention to, for that reason. You know what I'm saying? It's just we do the malt liquor report. It's a different world, and so we have our own reporter that's willing to get out there in the dirt and report back to us what it's like over in that community.
I guess he's so used to getting hate from Fear and a couple of the others that he was shocked when we didn't give him hate.
Yeah, he doesn't know what to say. If they don't
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Like, wait a minute. Let me see. They.
They complimented me. What the hell is going on here?
Yeah. Yeah.
He seemed like he was rather confused.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really didn't know what to do. What no. See, us here in the CBC, us CBCs, we like to we kind of follow the Martin Luther King sort of example. We turn the other cheek. You know what I'm saying? We don't have the Malcolm X mentality. We got the Martin Luther King mentality.
So we're the MLKC.
Yeah, the MLKC. Yeah, exactly.
Instead of the MLDC, we're the MLKC.
Yeah, the MLKC. Yeah. So what else you got first, Bo?
Well, I'll leave it up to you if you want to go to the 209 J. Jones car porn. It's up to you, Joe.
Sure. Yeah, let's
Unless you
check
wanna-
it out.
Okay.
Let's check it. It's not. What else are we doing? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. 209 J. Jones. I don't think it's too many videos in. The name of the video is SD40 is Awful, which is the name of another malt liquor drinker.
Oh, okay.
SD40.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna join the MLDC as WD40.
Yeah, WD-40 exactly.
Oh, that's pretty good, Mark.
Yeah,
I may have to steal that. So if you want to go to 6:30 for the first car porn.
There you go.
Jay Jones and his dad restore cars.
Oh.
And the worst of them is the first one at 6:30.
That's a good napkin. Right?
That's the first time I think I've seen one of them do that. Yeah, and he's got what, tostadas right there with.
Yeah, he doesn't want to get his mask dirty, I guess.
He's got an empty Cobra there and a Mickey's, and then he's drinking.
That's
Looks like
a very
another Cobra.
That's a broken Cobra, actually.
That's a broken Cobra.
Wow, he's going on 80 of. Ow.
Oh yeah. What's he eating?
Tostadas.
Yeah, he doesn't like to get his bandana dirty. It doesn't stop the chairman, you've noticed.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of weird because he's lifting it to get the food in his mouth, but then wiping his hands on the bandana, so it's dirty anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, it's absolutely filthy right here where he's wiping his hands with it.
So before he says anything that'll offend somebody, if you want to go to 6:30, Joe.
Yeah, that. Oh, I started at 6:40. No wonder.
Yeah, it's just a real quick clip.
Huh, it didn't show.
No? Huh, maybe I wrote down the wrong time. You have SD40 is Awful? Is that the video you have punched up?
Oh, no.
Well, it looks like...
oh, you have the wrong video. Okay.
But that's the one that I clicked. Because it was it was this one right here.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
All right.
6:30.
That was weird because that's the same one that's the one that I clicked. Oh yeah, he's got the Rams hat. Gotta respect that. Oh.
So he has a little with his little Trump troll.
There's the real car.
There's the real one.
Oh, Ford Ranchero.
Yeah, Ranchero. Nice.
Yeah. That's their answer to El Camino. That's a nice shape. That looks nice.
Yeah, very nice. Got the 5 spokes on there.
Very
And
nice.
that's it for that one. If you want to go to 930.
All right, 930.
Like a 57.
SD40 must work for a railroad because that's actually a locomotive.
I just know he's from San Diego. I think it might be a coincidence.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, that is nice.
Oh, Chevy.
56.
Yeah,
Oh,
looks
that
like
was
56.
kind of a. Yeah, see, he's trying to malt liquor right there.
Mm-hmm.
That wasn't bad. Not bad. I got to give it to him right. That was a good malt liquor. Huh? Did you hear that one?
All I could hear him say was, "Drive only Chevy, bitch."
Malt liquor. Yeah, see. Malt liquor. That wasn't a bad malt. That might even be worth taking the audio off of.
Sounds like he's belching while he's saying it.
It almost sounds. It sounds similar to the chairman's malt liquor, but it's like malt liquor when you're pinching one off. You know,
Yeah.
malt liquor.
Yeah, the chairman never trails off. The him and Brown Bag stretch it out at the end.
Yeah.
Malt liquor.
Yeah, see, Brown Bag kind of describes it, right? So yeah, that's you know.
So the final bit of car porn is a minute and a half, 11 minutes. His Corvette.
But anyways, it's not just me. What I did, fuck staff side did.
There's a mini Corvette. I think that's cool. He does the little mini one first.
Yeah, that is cool. It's a good idea.
You need one of these. You need a Trump troll doll.
It doesn't Trump right there look? I mean, I've seen a lot of the blow up dolls have the same sort of expression on there. I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying, right? Like
that expression, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cool, man.
Oh, sweet.
Nice.
Yeah, that's very nice.
Looks like he's doing some engine work.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. What
Probably
year is
about a
that?
58 or 60.
He has a good job done on that floor too, as well. I've been wanting to do my garage floor. I had my garage floor done in my other house, and I've been thinking about doing this one.
Yeah, that's a nice car. Can get one. Well, nicely restored one of those is going to run you at least 50 grand.
Yeah.
It's just like 48 more than I could pay right now. So maybe I can just get the little mini one.
Yeah. Hey, the mini one, it works, right? I mean,
push it around.
Yeah, you can just right.
So we see.
That's right.
Third straight week. We had Bruce 40 with it. You saw what his basement looked like. Big enough to hold 1,100 different 40-ounce bottles. We saw Shady's new house last week, and now we see this from 209 J. Jones. More and more, it's starting to look like malt liquor equals victory.
Yeah. The malt liquor life.
How do we interpret that, Ernst?
And I don't mean Victory Brewing either.
Yeah, and how do we interpret that as they're winning? So
yeah, well, that's what they say all the time. Malt liquor equals winning.
Is that who was that guy that was saying that winning?
Charlie Sheen.
Sheen, yeah. I mean, no, we see
that
what
was
happened
before he went off the rails.
No, he was going off.
He was off the rails.
He was already off the rails. Yeah.
That
What was it, Tiger Blood? I think he was.
Oh
Also
yeah,
Yeah.
You got to find motivation.
My buddy called me up the one day when the Charlie Sheen stuff was going on, and he said, "Hey, think about it. All that stuff that Sheen is spouting, who does that remind you of?" And I said, "I have no idea." He goes, "Charles Manson during every one of his parole hearings, talking about how he healed himself with his mind." And I was like, "Yeah, it's like Manson."
Yeah, that happened on the Dan Patrick show. Charlie Sheen was being interviewed by Dan Patrick, and that's when all the, winning in Tiger Blood happened. Yeah.
The only thing I can say about the MLB is they save a lot of money by buying that inexpensive crap.
Well, that's
true.
Sure they can put towards their
Well, they admit that, and they say that's part of their strategy, and that's why they eat the cheap snacks too.
Okay. There is. I mean, it is. I mean, yeah. From a financial independence, retire early standpoint, if you want to retire early and save a bunch of money, but you still want to get drunk on the weekends, you're better off drinking malt liquor than craft beer because you're going to save a bunch of money and put towards something else.
Mark, I think you should put that in your next podcast. Your next financial podcast.
Drink malt liquor, become financially independent.
Yeah, right. That's
drink malt liquor.
Now speaking,
you'll get a lot of hits on it.
I've definitely I've got a special brew, which actually has CCB on the cap.
Ooh.
It has CCB on the cap. This is one of my imported to Arizona beers from Atlanta when I was there. This is the
yes, Raspberry Halo, Cigar City. Yep,
Raspberry Halo, and of course I've never had this before. And it's CCB would stand for Cigar City Brewing, of course. Once you know that, of course, then you know. Let me look this one up first, though, because I have not been reluctant to open this.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, their Imperial Stout.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I checked, local beer distributor was still on strike, and they're the ones that will be distributing Cigar City up here.
Oh, okay.
So it's not at my local beer store.
We just got it in Pittsburgh about 2 months ago, Andrew, for the first time.
Yeah, this local distributor is supposed to be. They made the announcement last year sometime, but their union went on strike, so I think they're still on strike yet too.
Well, you've got 8,600 ratings on here, 73 in the last 30 days, a 10.7% ABV. 40 IBUs, and a 386 rating.
Oh, solid.
Yeah.
Halo's often significant enlightenment, harmony, and majesty sentiments that all come to mind when complimenting this rich and complex beer. Crested atop this Imperial Stout is a radiant crown of juicy raspberries. Yeah, baby.
I'll take it.
Offering pronounced fruitiness and acidity to balance the beer's formidable body. Heavy indeed is the head that wears the halo. Yeah, yeah, baby. So there's juicy, there's heavy, right? All in there, man, and that that kind of describes me. I'm kind of juicy and
juicy heavy,
and like a juicy heavy. Yeah, that kind.
You're a juicy heavy.
I don't see the halo of strawberries on your head though.
Raspberries.
Raspberries. Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I'd search that one out.
Yeah, this is
that one.
I am looking forward to this one. When I seen it over there in the local beer store with Mark, man, I was like, oh, I'm definitely got to get that one. So here, let's see if we can get some smoke and blow Neary's mind with this. Damn it!
It's still hovering in the bottle.
It is still hovering. Look at that! Oh,
Still
yeah.
hovering in the bottle.
Eat it, Neary. Look at that. We got a little. It wasn't real phenomenal smoke though. No. Neary, he didn't even roll over in the bed for that one.
Yeah.
But it did.
That was almost manic depressant right there.
Yeah, it was like
that
what
remark.
What? You know, it was like, come on, man, what's happening here? I got to get a picture, of course, because Sadiq will be all over.
Sadiq could be all over you.
Yeah. I do not want that wrath again. Let me tell you.
I'm going to see him next week, so if you don't take a picture, I'm telling you.
Yeah, we do not want that. Look at that beer, man. That is, you can just see my whole screen there, because it is that pitch black. There is. Even Darth Vader's like, damn. That's dark.
That's darker than the dark side.
Yeah, Darth Vader's like, damn. Yeah.
Or Duracoat is a specific paint for firearms.
Oh,
they have a color. It's called slightly darker black.
We've got Florida, 32.
He's a malt liquor drinker.
And he says Cigar City is out of Tampa, Florida. Get that right.
And he says, get that right.
Yeah.
Florida 32 ounces, a malt liquor drinker who gets cussed out by the chairman all the time because he cannot buy a full helping of malt liquor in Florida. They only sell 32 ounces there.
Ooh, okay. Now, on the nose, it's very boozy. On the nose, I'm getting lots of alcohol, and I don't know. I don't know if this is barrel aged. They didn't say it, but it has like that sort of booziness to it. But when you sample it, is when you get the raspberry for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I hope I can get that somewhere.
Man, you get that big. It's a big berry raspberry sort of taste. You know how raspberry's got a specific kind of tanginess, not real sweet though. You know what I'm saying? It's got a slight sweetiness to it. I would imagine that's from the malt. You know, just a slight roastiness in there. A lot of raspberry though, for sure, which is good because what is on the bottle, my friends? Raspberry. It takes up like a major. I want to get raspberry, and Cigar City came through because that is that. It doesn't. The good thing, and this has been out for an hour already, so it's definitely room temperature. Definitely getting everything I should be getting with this, and so when on the nose, it's a slightly different because you don't get the booziness as much when you're sampling it, which is good. But you do in the nose. But when you sample, it's got that real nice big fruitiness, and then after that fruitiness goes away a little bit, then you get the roastiness and everything else that you should get from an imperial stout.
Is that a limited release?
You know, I don't have any idea. I am not familiar with.
That's probably. You got that in June. Yeah, it probably is. I haven't seen that in the store in a month.
Okay, so it was probably just that period when it seemed like it. This is a bomber, so you know. I mean, I don't know anything about Cigar City. Really. Whoa, is
that you? Yeah.
Here we go.
It's not us.
Around and around.
These are always entertaining.
Whoa.
You notice it's always Joe that happens to?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it just cooks the internet. Phoenix, it just cooks the internet.
I wish I had the time to compile all those little bits together because they're always good.
You'll mash up. Wow.
Okay, back.
Yeah, you're back.
All right. Where was I at? What happened there?
You said really, 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 really,
Really, really, really, really, really.
To infinity and beyond.
So we've got Florida again, 32 ounces. Steel Worldwide is no longer the chairman. He has been de-chaired. Maybe that's why he has not made videos.
Shared. Wow.
Ooh, let me go back to that.
Breaking malt. Breaking malt.
Breaking malt news.
Oh, I see that.
We have been, actually, the malt liquor community could tune into the Share a Beer show to find out what's happening in their own community.
Yeah, it looks like that's what's happening, isn't it?
It does. They're slowly finding out about the malt liquor report. Before you know it, they're going to tune in. It is the Share a Beer show. We don't discriminate necessarily against malt liquor. We just kind of wonder why they do it.
And Joe, if that happens, I'll apologize to you now in advance for whatever happens in the future with your show. I'm sorry, Joe. It's all my fault.
This is definitely a very weighty beer. It's definitely not. I'm not even going to bother saying this is a medium bodied this is definitely a heavy beer.
A lot of warm up the maple syrup.
It definitely is. But God, it is good. This is so. But you better like that. Like it's kind of a sweet raspberry sort of taste. If you don't even remotely like raspberry, then forget about it because you're getting it on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So there we go. We're breaking news right now. Florida, according to our source, he has been de-chaired for months because he cannibalized all his Blueprint followers. It's been months. He just says he's still the chairman.
Okay.
So that we have a source. Now we don't have two sources. We only have one source. But I think that's more than even the chairman has himself. If he's the chairman, you would think he would have a malt liquor report.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he uploads a malt liquor report once every 2 days or so.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Or he uploads a State of the Union report.
Yeah.
A state of the MLDC report.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Yes.
Even more Cocoa Jesus.
Even more Cocoa Jesus.
How is that?
You've had that before, though, haven't you, Mark?
No, I've had Cocoa Jesus, I think.
Oh, okay. Not the even more.
I've had Baby Jesus.
Oh, the Baby Jesus, I think. Yeah.
Sweet Baby Jesus. I've had Cocoa Jesus. This is even more Cocoa Jesus.
Get it right. Yeah.
Which it took me a long time to realize those are two different breweries. Evil Twin does the even more Jesus. Duclaw does Sweet Baby Jesus.
Yeah, Baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
So,
okay.
Cocoa Jesus and even more Cocoa Jesus is Evil Twin. And this is an Imperial Stout, 12%. And 16-ounce can. And I got a 4-pack for $14. So
that's not bad.
No.
Not, and especially not for that high a beer. That's pretty. It's pretty.
It is. It's been out for a little bit. It's not at like prime drinking temperature for the kind of beer it is, but it's got a lot of coconut up front. I'm starting to get some of the maple syrup.
Ooh, coconut.
Mm-hmm. So it's basically coconut and maple syrup added to the regular Imperial Stout. So.
Sounds fantastic. You've got, let's see on here, 25,000 ratings. 560 in the last 30. 12%, 75 IBUs to balance that 12%. And then you've got a 404.
Yeah.
A 4.04 bottle cap rating. That is fantastic.
Yeah. Porter. I mean, it's a really solid beer.
I would assume that one's as dark as mine. Like this one's ridiculously dark.
It's dark. You can't say anything to it.
Yeah, I have to go Earth on this one because I have to sample that one of these days.
Yeah.
Oh, look it up and see if I can.
You've had this one, Howard. Evil Twin, even more cocoa, right?
Yep, I sure have.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah, you guys influenced me to grab a good one right now too.
Yeah, this is.
We influenced him, yeah.
I want to find a religion. I think I just found it in this can. I found Jesus in a can.
Ooh,
it's the one I pulled out.
Oh, what do you got?
Kill the Sun. Ooh.
Kill the Sun.
Seems
Who's that?
appropriate, right?
Yeah.
Novo Brewery, ex Novo Brewery, EXNOVO.
Oh yeah. What version is that? 07, I mean 17, 16?
17.
17. Wow, yeah. Now it's a vintage of Kill the Sun, of course, but this is the ex Novo Brewing. Where's that brewery out of, Earth?
I think they're out of Oregon.
Oregon? Okay. So a West Coast brewery.
Portland, Oregon.
Oh man, this one sounds good. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's fucking amazing.
Okay, so we've got basically 400 ratings, 24 in the last 30 days, a 12.5% ABV, 67 IBUs, 415 rating.
Wow.
Look at that.
Is it me, or is the bar set really high tonight? Is there like an exceptional number of high quality beers tonight?
This is no, it is. It's very rare. Almost all of us have 4-star beer.
Yeah.
4 bottles of beer.
Right, let me give a description on this because this one's like beer porn worthy. Imperial stout aged in whiskey barrels for 1 year. So just picking it up fresh off the shelf, it's already aged for a year.
Yeah.
Notes of roasty dark chocolate, coffee, molasses, vanilla, marshmallow, graham crackers, and smooth whiskey, baby. Aged in Jack Daniel barrels, you know what that is, as well as second use Heaven Hill barrels.
Mm.
Wow. So they aged it twice in 2 different whiskey barrels, man.
Yeah. Jack Daniels and Heaven Hill, second use, which means they've had 2 things go through those barrels.
That's insane. That's an incredible. That's an insanely complex imperial stout, and that's just what we were talking about earlier. Is beers to write home about. Stouts do that. Stouts, porters. You could get the same. I would bet they have a porter they do the exact same thing with, and you get something completely different with. I mean, you know what I'm saying? With stouts and porters, you can do very similar things with. Man, that is. You got the dark chocolate, the coffee, molasses, vanilla, marshmallow,
and it's all
crackers?
extremely well blended together. Nothing's
how's the booze
overtaking
in that?
anything else.
How's the booziness in that?
It's not overpowering.
Okay, because you're definitely going to get some whiskey in that one.
I know you're a little held back with that, but I think you'd actually like this one.
Okay, so it's not going to set your mouth on fire.
No, it's not hot or anything.
Okay.
I had it the first time, and it was, what the hell is this? You know, I picked it up thinking I'll give it a try. I had it a few months ago,
right?
And that one just blew me away. I had to go grab another one because the store I got it at, they only had like a few of them. So I was like, I got to go back and get another one of those. So I've held on to it for a few months. It's still just as good as the first time.
I would show pictures of it, but I mean, it's, you know what they look like. It's it's basically motor oil beer.
Yeah, it's pitch black.
In Florida, 32 ounce says he wants us to get one of his videos. I'll get one. I'll get one of them, man. It's just gonna be a minute. I'll get one of them, man. But because right now there's 3 of us drinking very complex beers. Tom, do you got one to add to the conversation or no?
I'm drinking a night shift morph.
Yeah, this is something that he's just whipping out of the,
Yeah, that's no slouch either.
On the dumpster, pulled a can of beer out. Yeah, let's see what this is.
Yeah, what is this I'm drinking? Oh yeah, night shift. And it's
nonchalant.
Yeah,
it's just a night shift morph.
Oh, it's number 61. Number 61. They always taste different.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of these, right? Yeah, of course, because that you're drinking 61, so there it is.
And each one's a little different recipe, I'm assuming. Right?
Some of them taste like New England IPAs. Some of them taste like West Coast. Some of them...
I like what Tom does, man, because there's a lot. It seems like in your area, there's a lot of these breweries that do like completely different beers almost every batch. That's pretty insane, man. That's pretty that is so cool, I think. Now this one isn't rated as high, but I bet you it's fantastic. You've got the same total as the same monthly, 322. 5.8% ABV, no IBUs rated right now. 3.79 bottle caps. You got Chinook, Simcoe, and Citra. That's a very popular combination of hops. How is that working for you, man?
It's a very like lip smacking West Coast type like
oh
hop. It's a little heavier than it should be. For a 5.8, it's drinking really heavy.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. It's how can I say this? It's like West Coasty with a little juicy, but a little too heavy. But it's pretty good. It's not bad.
So it's
powerful hops.
Yeah.
I can't lie to you. My nose is all messed up.
Oh, okay.
Probably
Yeah.
shouldn't be drinking this right now. I'm probably I can't evaluate it correctly.
Okay, I got you. But that Simcoe, the Chinook. I mean, the citrus kind of seems like that's bringing it back a little bit, right? As far as like bringing in a little more citrus.
It definitely has some dankness. It definitely has the dankness in it.
A little danky.
Yeah, a little danky.
Yep. Simcoe will do that.
Got a little dankiness in there, yeah. Yeah, a little danky. Oh,
like,
look at that cute.
Walk into the liquor store, sir, do you have any dank beers in here?
Yeah, you got any dank? Dude, yeah, like, hey, man, can I help you find something? Yeah, I'm looking for something specific. Oh, well, just
something
let me
on
know,
the
man. I could kind of help you find it, man. Let me know, Well, you got anything kind of, I'm feeling dank. Let's do dank. What?
They'll be able to help you out. They won't even skip a beat. They'll jump right on it.
Yeah. What? Okay. Can you imagine walking into your local brew pub, right? You sit down. They usually give you a minute or two. Some of them are right up on you as soon as you sit down. You're getting, you're settled in there in your bar stool. You know what I'm saying? You're kind of leaning on the, let's see. You kind of do take a minute. You look around a little bit, kind of scope the scene out. What am I? What's something dank? What?
I'm sure you wouldn't be the first to ask.
Yeah.
I've heard it 100 times, if not more. I say it myself.
Do you really? Do you ask for dank?
No, I've never asked like that in that type of scenario, but it's widely used more than you think it is.
Yeah, because I don't hear
it's a normal term.
Okay. I love it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I just love the description, that word. It's as good as moist. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had never known that moist was such a big deal until I heard it being made a big deal about. The news articles, for Christ's sake, were being made about moist and how, and I was like, this is wonderful. This is the best thing ever to happen to me in my life. This is a gift that keeps giving. Now, I love that Tom finds these breweries that make these specialty beers that like every batch is different, and they just name them just like that, like this one, Morph, and it's batch number 61, for Christ's sake. I mean, that lets you know there's been 61 different versions of this bad boy.
Yeah.
The
one and done. You drink it.
It's really popular.
I mean, it's
literally just like one batch at a time. So whatever 7 barrel.
And that's why you're only seeing 322 ratings on here, and there's 302 that's last 30 days, because that's it. Like, this isn't, batch 60 was a different beer.
Yeah.
Like, it's fantastic, man. Things like that, like almost like, this is a smaller level of what Enjoy By is, right? Like, Enjoy By, for a big brewery, Enjoy By is that beer similar on, it's a different beer. What is it, 3 months, every 4 months they come out with that beer?
Yeah, every holiday, sometimes twice a month they come out with it, depending on the holidays in the month.
Yeah, it's a matter of weeks, isn't it? It's more like
it's usually happens for any holiday or some significant day of the month.
Now, for beers like what we're drinking, you can do that with your IPAs. Mm-hmm. You don't see that done a lot with stouts and porters, your darker beers, right?
I disagree.
Do you? Okay.
Because you'll look at something like Speedway Stout. There's tons of Speedway Stouts.
Oh, yep. You're making me think. Yep.
You have a lot of stouts that have variants.
Well, yeah, you've got our
BSC
on that.
What's that? How come all of a sudden I can't remember their name?
Ballast Point. I'm not BSC. They've got all the different variants.
Yeah, they've got 2.5 million variants of Victory at Sea, for Christ's sake. Yeah, what am I thinking?
It might be easier with stouts, actually.
Actually, a good example is Mark's beer, because Evil Twin does a different batch number every time too. Mm-hmm. So there's probably a batch number on the bottom of that can.
Yeah, there is. Which I can't read now because I don't have my glasses. It says batch number 009, 1835. So it's 635, but that's 09. So,
we've got a great comment in here from Coach, man. Look at him. Hello,
Speaking of Ballast Point.
Exactly. I'm on my way to Ballast Point Scripps Ranch, San Diego.
Ooh.
Cheers.
Wow.
There's no beer envy happening there, is there?
Yeah.
I know I'm hating on him right now.
Yeah.
Screw you, Coach.
Coach sucks.
Coach sucks. Me and Mark
who's got the last laugh,
and we invited everybody. Yeah.
No, drink lots of Ballast Point beer, which I'm sure he will.
Oh man, I'm sure he will, man. Fantastic. Drinking beer in San Diego, you don't have to twist many arms to get that done, right? Like, that is fantastic. I don't know why I don't go to San Diego more often, actually. It's not that far from me. I could have went this weekend, for Christ's sake, if I wanted to. It never crosses my mind. That is hilarious. It never, and I'm always thinking, where can I go? What should I do?
Yeah.
In San Diego's like, I don't know, literally, 5 hours away from me or some crap like that. I mean,
Should come to Massachusetts.
Yeah, one of the...
Hit up Trillium, Treehouse, Night Shift.
This guy's the hands above the table right now. Okay, hands above the table.
You could do a 4-star beer tour, Joe.
I could do a 4-star beer tour, a four bottle cap tour.
Yeah,
Just-
that's the easy part. You just got to get there.
Yeah, you just got to get there. That's
Yeah.
it, right?
Yeah.
And I got to make sure I get there when it's not 30 inches of snow on the ground. That is fantastic, man. It is. I think we're living the dream, right? I mean, we are right now. If you're a sports guy like myself, we're seeing a lot of records being broke that had never been broke in years and years and years. The Cubs win. We've seen another Triple Crown winner. We've seen a lot of things. We've experienced a Michael Jordan, for Christ's sake, in basketball. Whoa, we got malt liquor.
Yep. Jay Vega.
Sweet. Malt liquored by Vega.
But we are experiencing a lot of things right now, and one of the things we are experiencing with all these other things that we like to enjoy is one of the things we enjoy with that is beer, and we're enjoying so many different and so many fantastic breweries in all our local areas. There's hardly an area that you can go to that don't have at least one brewery that is brewing something spectacular. I mean, just something that you're just like, oh wow, I'm in Podunk, Iowa, for Christ's sake, and I'm having the most amazing beer I've ever had in my life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, and you can't say that for a lot of other things. Like, we can't necessarily say that for pizza. No. I love pizza, and I think a lot of people here love a version of pizza. You can't say that for pizza. You can say, well...
Thank you, Joe. You bring up pizza, and I go straight to I want to buy pizza.
Hey, well, I'm blaming Coach because I got to spread the misery somewhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Coach is going to a beer fantasy camp, for Christ's sake.
Tom, you can just call Little Caesars and get bars for $8.99.
Actually, Little Caesars has a new pizza, don't they? They have like this super meats pizza or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And what's great about Little Caesars now? Little Caesars is the value hit of the big boys, right? They're like that value. They're like maybe a step or maybe even 2 steps above a frozen pizza at a good cost.
I agree.
They're like that. They're like that pizza that's like barely pizza. You're like, it's in a circle.
You know what? They're kind of like the Yingling of pizzas.
Oh, no. I don't know, man. I can't get Yingling. My only experience with a Yingling was phenomenal. I thought it was great for a macro beer. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not as down on Yingling as you guys were.
But if you think of Little Caesars as garbage pizza, wouldn't you say that's like a damn good garbage pizza? Just like you would say Yingling's a good macro.
Like, you know what's hilarious is I second guess myself on ordering a Domino's or a Pizza Hut, but I will literally get off my ass to go get a Little Caesars because I know it's like $5-6.
Yeah. Are your expectations lower getting a Little Caesars?
Not lower than I'm already at getting a Domino's or a. Okay. I'm just considering. Well, I'm getting basically the same pizza for a cheaper price. That's all that is. And I just hope when I get their what do they call it? Grab and go. When I get their grab and go pizza, that it's warm. Yeah. It's basically like McDonald's.
They call them the $5 hot and readies here.
Yeah, hot and ready. There you go, hot and ready. Yeah, I'm basically hoping that it's like McDonald's fries, like they've just put it in the hot and ready. You know what I'm saying? It's not like the fries have been sitting there in the heat lamp, and the minute they're warm the minute you grab. Like if you're at the counter and they put the fries in the thing, and then they put the thing in the bag, and then you're like, okay, cool, all right, good, I got some. You know what I'm saying? By the time you get to your car, the fries are cold, and you're like, what the hell happened here? They're like bananas. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way a hot and ready can be if they didn't just take it out the oven. Like if they took it out the oven and put it in the hot and ready, and you showed up, boom, give me 2 of them, right? Because you got to have 2 of them. Come on. You know what I'm saying? So you get 2 of them because actually Little Caesars used to serve 2 pizzas at one time. Pizza used to be.
In their greatest point, yeah.
And so anyway, I'm a fat guy. I get 2 of them. Come on.
They still do that deal once in a while.
So it's like, you know, but if you get there when they've already been in there for 10 minutes and then you show up and they're like, yeah, and you're like, yeah, okay, I can feel it. It's still warm. By the time you get to your car, it's like, oh,
it's just a hot box.
Damn it.
Cold pizza.
Yeah, it's like bananas, right? You're like, dude, damn it. What's happening here? We need some sort of, and they have this, right? There's guys out there in the tech community inventing this sort of thing for pizza. There's nobody going to this extent for beer or for anything else, but they're doing it for pizza. Like, they're making things that you can put in your car so that it stays warm when you, except if you live where me and Earth are, because it's already flipping hot. Like you could almost put a cold pizza in your car and just go to the bar and have a few drinks because it's gonna bake in your car. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
this is my protest. Kill the sun.
Yeah, kill the sun. It's exactly what happens. Like, you could just take that Little Caesars, put it in your car, go to the bar, have a few tacos, of course. You know, so you have a few tacos, you have a few beers, you know what I'm saying? And then you get home, and the pizza's hotter than when you got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fantastic. It's like being in Minnesota in January and you go to the store, right? If me in Phoenix in January and me in Minnesota in January go to the store doing the same thing to pick up a half gallon, I don't know, of vanilla ice cream, it's still going to be just as frozen, if not more frozen in Minnesota than it is in Phoenix. It's going to be complete just vanilla ice cream juice. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Here. Versus in Minnesota, you're like, oh yeah, good. I can go have a few beers.
Mom and I just got 4 20-pound bags of ice from Costco, and I had to hurry to get them home and in the basement freezer. So
yeah, but see, in a few months, you're not gonna have that problem. You're like, oh yeah, dude, what I need to buy ice for? I don't need to buy ice. Like ice? Are you kidding me? I live in ice.
You can leave food outside. You can leave your meats outside if you really want to.
Yeah, you actually have to buy the pizza oven to keep your beer from freezing.
Actually, up here, when we get blizzards, people will literally open their front or back door or wherever the snow's packed the most, and they'll dig out holes, and then they'll slide beer cans or bottles in.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, get me a beer. Yeah, right here.
Now, Andrew,
That's
is
the
that
only
what
way
you
to
were
do
talking about before when you said when you get blizzards, you mean from Dairy Queen?
No, blizzards from Dairy Queen was Mom and I literally went to Dairy Queen and got blizzards.
You said when you get blizzards, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's cats actually inventing like these mobile pizza ovens that you could put in your vehicle. So when you have pizza, it doesn't, it's still just as nice and fresh and hot as when you bought it. Which is fantastic. I know in my area, it's got to be the same Earth's area. It is not uncommon to carry these bags in your vehicle because stuff will just, you won't. We got a quote in here from the
Steel Worldwide is in.
The dethroned chairman.
Yeah.
Chairman's in the house.
According to one source, the dethroned chairman.
Yeah, the chairman needs to scroll up to the earlier comments.
Yeah. As soon as he scrolls up and sees some comments from another in the malt liquor community.
Yeah.
We actually
that sounds like a little bit of love to me.
Yeah, because we got MF Joe D. Shout out to Jay Vega Malt Liquor.
I mean, that's the same as good morning, Jody. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing?
How you doing?
What are you doing in these parts, man?
Yeah.
And this is a record. 3 malt liquor drinkers in the Share a Beer chat.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go.
Yes, we bring the malt liquor community together.
I deny your craft beer.
Sooner or later, we'll be taking votes on making Bum the chairman. I mean, like,
I got some malt and liquor right here.
Actually,
malt and liquor.
We are drinking malt liquor. This is malt. A stout, an imperial stout, has got more. What has more malt in it?
Malt and whiskey.
Than an imperial stout with aged in a whiskey barrel.
Well, I'll tell you what, if that was sold in another country, it probably would say malt liquor on the label.
Yeah.
If it was sold in Europe. So there you go.
Or another country, Texas.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Response from the chairman.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Florida 32 ounces a piece of shit and drives a Mustang.
He drives a Mustang. That's what's up.
That's horrible.
As if being a piece of shit wasn't enough.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
that's a double banger right there.
In Florida.
Ford is gonna aren't they gonna stop selling cars?
Except for the Mustang.
Except for the Mustang, yeah.
Except for the Mustang. So there you go.
Is that serious?
Yeah, seriously.
Wow.
What is it, by 2020 or something like that?
Yeah, 2020.
Wow, so
I mean,
the Mustang is going to get built, but it isn't. They're probably going to build very nice cars.
Yeah, he has no say.
Deal worldwide. He has no say.
This is
because they got a
awesome.
bunch of kids running those fucking cars off the street all the time. That's why.
So we definitely have to.
Circle a date on the calendar here.
We have to play one of our source's videos, right?
Florida 32 ounce. Joe, you can play it at your own risk. I've never watched his videos. You can play it if you want to. Or you have the choice of watching the chairman eat one of those Little Caesars pizzas you were talking about. He did do that this week.
Oh, if I'm going to watch a video on the Little Caesars pizzas.
Sounds like Bum's warning you.
Yeah. No, he is giving a warning. But I would watch my favorite fast food reviewer do a wait, how come I'm not pulling up, I'm not seeing his videos. Hold on. Let me click on his little how did I do that before? I learned that you could do that.
Yeah, if you're on the computer, if you hit their name, those dots will come up, and if you hit the dots, it'll say go to channel.
Oh yeah. You're right. Because I was trying to remember how I did that. Okay.
Which I was trying to do on my tablet here, and I'm not able to do.
Okay. Yeah, I've got it. It just okay. Oh, look at that! You gotta love that, man. I didn't realize what his deal was. What do you call that? His icon or
I haven't watched him in a long time, so anything you play is new to me.
His thumbnail. I didn't realize what that was.
What
so
is it?
You gotta love this. Miami Vice, baby, going 80s here. You gotta love that.
Is that Philip Michael Thomas?
No, is that Crockett? Who was that? What was his
Crockett,
name?
That's Crockett.
Yeah.
Crockett. Crockett.
You gotta. You know what?
Johnson. I can't think of his first name.
I was a teenager when this show came out, and you had to dress like this guy, right? Like these guys, right? I mean,
Oh yeah, they were it.
They were in, man. They were it. They were it. Like you had to do it.
I had a twin brothers in my high school class, and they literally dressed like Miami Vice. And I think back now, and I just laugh.
You know, they call themselves Minnesota Vice.
Okay.
No,
He
a good name
requested. Okay.
A
He requested
warning
this,
to Lootbag Larry.
He requested this video.
There's your ad.
What is autism? Autism is a neurodevelopmental disorder that is behaviorally described. It is seen in children, and it starts.
I don't get. Whoa! What just happened here? That was weird.
Whoa.
Oh, I have watched this. He incorporates that. He's talking about Steel Worldwide.
Yeah,
there.
he's talking about because I don't get ads. I don't get ads.
Yeah. He kind of snatched that as to make it part of his diagnosis of the chairman.
Yeah,
I did watch this. I remember it.
Cameron is autistic, basically.
He's making a statement here, so let's see.
Yeah, statement video.
The issue is in 3 areas being involved, which is your social communication.
Oh, you Reggie. Take this, Jack. Continue rocking over your hill.
You're dogging on him.
Hey, stack. Fuck you, metal moron. Fuck you, the brisket stay dead. Fuck you, too, Warlock Great One. Stay dead, machine.
Disordered speech and language.
Fuck you, man.
28 minute meltdown. Fellow gatekeeper. Fucking months, you don't know. 8 fucking months on YouTube and you don't know. Get to grant your wish. Get to not grant your wish. Rail Southern fucking picture.
It's the greatest thing ever.
Oh yeah, shout out to my number one talking about the B-44 to back rail. Back rail.
There it is.
Yeah.
how about the shot with the bird in the garage? He takes a crap on the Camaro.
Yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, oh, yes, 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 oh,
Racing a golf cart.
It's losing. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
That was. I have to,
Okay, I take back what I said. I'm glad you put that one on. That was funny.
I have
good.
to admit, that
That's
was
actually, yeah.
that was and well put together. Like he put in more time on that than I.
Yeah.
That was entertaining, yeah.
That was definitely entertaining.
We got a comment from the chairman in here yet?
No.
There's no more comment from him or the creator of said video.
No. Uh-oh.
Not even from Jay Vega, for that matter.
Yeah, no, Jay Vega is kind of a one and doneer. He kind of
definitely one and done with Jay Vega.
Yeah, but oh yeah, that's right. Vega, you just pops in, throws in his comment, and bails.
Yeah, that was actually well done. I have to admit, I have to give it to him on that. I'll give him golf clap on that.
Golf clap.
Yeah, that
was actually well done. I'll and a dilly. Got to give him a dilly because that's.
But I'm definitely going to check out his Lootbag Larry video later because Lootbag Larry has no enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he doesn't. Lootbag Larry.
No.
Enemy.
He does. He just doesn't know it yet.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say this: Lootbag Larry doesn't cuss anyone out. Except Dorf, of course.
All right.
Dorf and Reggie,
Well-
which, that goes without saying.
Come on, that's automatic. Dwarf. I mean, I'm still trying to see. I'm going to look into my local Total Wine here and see if I can get that Jesus beer. Of course.
You know what's so funny is Dorf has done 3 videos. That's what's amazing.
Oh, no. No, he only has 3 available for viewing right now. He's done thousands and thousands.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah.
Oh, I can't get it. I can't get Evil Twin.
Oh. That's what happens when you try and access Jesus.
Google Plus is playing the devil's advocate.
Jesus or something?
Even more Coco Jesus.
Oh, okay.
Hey, wow, I was able to rejoin my own. Yeah, this is incredible.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah. Thank
What's
you.
up, Joe?
Hey, man, how you guys doing, man? Hey.
So, Joe, what are you drinking tonight?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks. Wow.
Welcome to your own show.
Yeah. Oh, now it's giving me the option to rate stuff. Now I get to rate stuff. Yeah, and I get to
liquor videos from your own hangout.
Yeah, now I get to rate the video quality and the sound quality. Man, Google's very interested in these questions. I was trying to share the screen for Christ's sake, it's booting me out. It was like the video call has ended because of an error. Oh, there you go. Thanks for
You tried to find Jesus, I think.
Jesus. But look at that. I was trying to find Jesus, and I actually got this, which, for a fat guy, why not?
Pretty close to Jesus.
I've got Coco Real, which in this description of it is
Cream of coconut.
Cream of coconut.
Mm. Nice pina colada.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Coco Real Cream of Coconut is made with 100% cane sugar. So it's all sugar and contains real coconut meat, not just coconut milk. Coco Real is a gourmet cream of coconut packed with all natural hand-picked tropical coconut, perfect for creating authentic scratch cocktails. Boom! Now, I'm pretty sure we have someone in the room right now, or again, that doesn't like coconut.
Oh, man.
So would this be a product for $4.99 for 22 ounces that someone would consume that doesn't like real coconut?
Well, I think I have stated that. Is there somebody else too?
No, I like coconut. Coconut's good.
Okay. Yeah, I can eat and drink various coconut flavored things, but I'm not a fan of the actual product, the texture.
Okay.
How about like
flavor, but not eating real coconut, but if it was coconut.
Yeah, something coconut flavored I can handle. And believe me, it took me decades to even be able to do that.
Okay.
I've that's funny. A picture of Crockett came up now. That's hilarious. Why did that pop up?
Madam.
I've got. Yeah, I don't know if it's an article. It is, but I don't know if it's from a few days, of course. But I would just like to get some guys' thoughts on the first $1 trillion company. Apple is now the world's first $1 trillion company.
Based on market cap, yeah. Based on market cap. A lot of money.
So it's
On August 2nd, they were trading at $206.90.
That's awesome. Now they need to lower their prices.
Yeah.
Right?
All the customers that have been backing them all these years, give them a discount.
Yeah.
Actually, I would settle for the prices as is. My comment to that is just this. Well, they're the first company in the Four Comma Club, right?
wow.
They're the only people in the Four Comma Club. My answer, my first thing to Apple is, when are you going to start paying your employees anymore? You've got employees that work in the Apple stores across the world, even just in this country, that can barely still support their families. Why don't you pay them a living wage? You pay the people that work at your, what do they call them, campuses, very well. Pay them very well. But the problem with paying those people those high salaries where those campuses are located is everything in their area is so high as well. They have to make $1 million a year just to survive. So why don't you pay people that work in these various, what now I think is hundreds of Apple stores, a living wage? Why don't you give them? Why don't you give them good business so you can afford it?
Good point.
That helps our economy more than anything. If these companies would think more about that contributes more to America than anything. Is paying people a living wage, which I don't understand, because from a business sense, and Mark knows this, like from a business sense, what companies like the company that I worked for justify paying a high wage is when they don't have a high turnover. Turnover costs money. And turnover costs what our company puts out to us regularly is the stats on how much they would have to pay, like if they paid all of us lower wages, and how much they would pay in turnover, retraining, and all those sorts of things. Worth it to them to pay a high wage and pay us overtime. And it's a matter of if you look at a glass half full or half empty. Because all these companies like Apple and Amazon, for example, pay crap. Even Walmart's being forced in some areas pay a very high, or at least decent wage and benefits. And they still compete with Apple and Amazon.
Yeah.
Walmart up in Williston, North Dakota, in the oil patch, they're paying their cashiers and stockers right now between $17 and $19 an hour. Wow. And that's just because of the oil and all the people that moved up there.
Wow.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like
good. It's like 11 something here.
Yep.
So why don't? And I think that's what they typically get paid in like an Apple store. Those jobs they turn around like this. That costs money. Training. To me, it would be so more worth it. You're making these mass profits. You've got more money than almost the American government has, for Christ's sake. Like, if you've got more money than you, to me, like you've got a company like Microsoft that donates and has people lining up every year by the hundreds, to get money donated by Microsoft to their charity, to their cause, to their business. Because Microsoft has so much money, right? Got who was the owner of Microsoft?
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Him and his wife are well known for taking on world problems and all these sorts of deals, right? But they don't necessarily have the sort of business where they have storefronts. They do now. They have some Microsoft. I don't necessarily know what they pay. They've got so much money that they are. It's a full-time job for him and his wife, giving it away. And I'm sure they have staffs. You know what I'm saying? That are getting paid.
I think all Bill Gates' wife live off of literally is the interest of the money from Microsoft. Bill Gates doesn't even take a paycheck.
Yeah. Well, that's his own stock to do with Microsoft. That's just the share he owns Microsoft.
Yeah.
Right.
He owns the stock. Owns stocks in Microsoft.
Yeah. So whatever it's worth, it's worth. If it goes up or it goes down, but yeah, I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm sure they live a very good lifestyle, but based on the total compared to what they have through their stock, it's not much. But
when you think about it, if you own 100,000 of a stock and it goes up a penny, that's 100,000 penny.
Yeah.
How much is? I don't even know. That's probably a lot more than I probably think it is. Probably $10,000 just in that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's,
Apple's a $1 trillion company, but that's not the company itself. That's just what the shares are valued on the the number of shares that are out there times the price per share. So Apple might own half of that. I don't know. Whatever the share that Apple owns, but they do have a lot of money in the bank. They've got like 150 billion in the bank or something like that.
It's so much money. They get fined more money than it would cost. It would cost them a fraction of the money that they even get fined from a country like France, for Christ's sake, to pay their employees a living wage and benefits.
Yeah.
I don't get that part of these big tech companies. They're, at least in this one country, in America, why not just pay a living wage to your people? Why not just pay them a wage where they can support their families? And then you don't. Yeah, sure, it's going to cost you more on this end, but
you're going to use your retention.
Yeah, I mean, you get employees that stick around. You get customers that are familiar with those people now. Hey, yeah, when I go there, I always deal with Bill, or I deal with Marcia, or I deal with, you know what I'm saying? Now you don't know who in the hell you get. You know what I'm saying? And you don't know how qualified they really are.
Yeah,
because they're just a number. I love Apple. I love Apple's products. And I understand that, and they got the ratios figured out, and they have to manufacture stuff in other countries in order to get this prices. I'm fine with some. But what about the employees that they employ in this country? Can't you pay people a living wage? Can't you give them benefits? Their family? Give back to the community? The more money that these employees make, the more money they're going to put back into our economies where they live.
I think the problem is nowadays with technology is companies are doing so much. How can I say this? So much like cost averaging and what it would be to add technology instead of employees. So I feel like employees aren't as respected as much anymore because they can be easily taken over by a technology. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's happening more and more, right? I mean,
yeah. And I feel like with your kind of
what's happening. Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead.
Your kind of job is kind of truck driving will be around for a long time, just like railroads and all that. Transportation will be around for a long time, but like a job at Apple, you can go to McDonald's and get a cheeseburger and punch on a machine. You know what I mean? That's an employee right there gone. You're gonna be able to walk into an Apple store and just punch in what you want, and boom, have one employee give you what you need.
It's why I see more and more people like myself. Just this morning, for instance, I see more and more people like myself that are willing to stand in line, wait on a cashier, because okay, yeah, I could go over there to that and check it out myself at the grocery store, but I'm going to wait in line for this cashier because that's going to save this person's job.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's more and more people like, and there's a lot of people going through the self-check. Don't get me wrong, but there's more and more people waiting in line or asking for another cashier. I see it regularly, almost every time I go. When I go to the Home Depots that I've been to now in different states, I see that regularly. Home Depot, they push for you to use self-check, and at least in the ones that I've gone to, and now 2 different states, I see the same thing happening time and again, where people insist on, hey, can I have a cashier over here? I want a cashier to check me out. You know what I'm saying?
I've reluctantly used the self checkout at Home Depot. I don't like using self checkouts. There's always a problem. At Home Depot, I have done it because when I'm in Home Depot, I'm not buying more than 4 or 5 things at the most. When I'm at the grocery store and I have a cart full of 100 items, I don't want to scan each one of them and bag them up myself and have them be in error anyway, where I have to ring the bell and wait for somebody to come over and fix it. I want a human to scan those and bag them for me.
And to me, it's a shame, because I go to Amazon's all week. I go to Amazon's during my 5-day work week, probably 5 days, right? And I go to various, and all these people that I talk to at the various Amazons that I go to here in the Phoenix area, and it can't be any different in any other area, they don't get paid jack, and the turnaround is like this, man. It's just a revolving week.
Yeah.
And it's a shame, the older people that I know that work there, I've gotten to know some of them because they stick around. For them, a lot of them are retired from something else, and this is just a fill-in job, because they don't pay jack. And to me, that's a shame. Why not? Some of these people are making $12 an hour, man. Come on. $12 an hour these days, man. Give me a break. You got to pay at least $15, $16 an hour. Some of the benefits
Joe, there's one saying that was applied years ago, and it still applies today. Cheap labor is not skilled. Skilled labor is not cheap.
Right. Yeah.
You should.
And that's skilled in anything, though, right? Like in anything you start doing, you're not as skilled as when you have a year into it, right? At that point, what you do, come on, man. I don't think they value that as much. That's companies that have $1 trillion, or even worth. If you're even to the point where you're worth $1 trillion, the only company in the world worth $1 trillion, you can afford it. You've got people, companies that aren't worth this much of what you're worth, and they pay their employees very well. I complain about what I do compared to the company like Apple. Now, Apple does, don't get me wrong, because Apple and Amazon do pay plenty of their employees extremely well. Don't get me wrong. I'm just talking on the store level, on the warehouse level. Give those people a reason. What's wrong with that? Give them. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, that's the next big push. Is for companies that are worth billions and hundreds of billions of dollars or $1 trillion or whatever it is. How do you compensate everybody top to bottom across the board? That's, how do you treat those employees, and compared to how do you treat everybody else? So.
You would have thought that tax cut that Trump gave would have fixed that problem, but not all the companies could do what they said they're going to do.
Now let's see. We've got an opinion here in the chat. I want to get to typical craft beer snob. Have someone else scan and bag their groceries. Don't want to get your hands dirty, bum.
Oh, yeah,
bum, you done just got called out.
Wow. Man,
So
I didn't even know he's been gone for a while. I thought all these guys were off making a video.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I thought the arguments ended here because they were all. I better go make a video and upload it real quick. I didn't even know he was still around.
Bum, you better watch Steele tomorrow. Steele later tonight and tomorrow. He might have a video posted for you.
I should have known that the chairman does bag his own Pepperidge Farm goldfish and Pringles. I should have known.
Yeah.
But I just made one. Yeah. So he made a video and then came back.
I just made one. Love it.
I'll be looking later tonight, Chairman. I'll be watching for that.
Yeah.
Because you can't miss. You got to make a video. So you made a video, and then you got to tune back in to Share Beer because we're, boom, this is where it's at.
Talking about it. We're talking about the video before you even post it.
Breaking news.
And then hang yourself by your Steeler shirt, bum.
Okay, that's partially blocked. We don't want to block that. We'll show it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So also, there's another article in here, and it's semi-interesting to some of us, I guess. I thought I'm not as into space as some people, but scientists discover evidence of the first large body of liquid water on Mars.
Yeah.
Wow. Liquid water. That's impressive.
Yeah, it is, because they found, I think, frozen water or some kind of solid water or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think frozen, and then if they're able to drill down far enough below the surface, they might find liquid water.
Is it
now
which means I'm going to fly to Mars and I'm going to start growing tomatoes. I don't know about you guys. I'm growing tomatoes on Mars.
How long does it take to get to Mars?
I don't know.
I think a couple of years.
That's my buddy Elon. He's going to send me up in a Tesla-powered rocket to Mars.
I guess it depends on how big of a hit you take.
Mm-hmm.
I think it takes, 2 or 3 years or something to get to Mars?
Be like 8 months, 8 or 9 months.
Should ask Alexa.
Yeah. Alexa, how long does it take to get to Mars?
It can take anywhere between 150 and 300 days to get to Mars from Earth, depending on
so a year.
the exact travel
Interesting.
path that is
150 to 300 days, according to my lovely assistant.
Oh,
And according to a source, Joe D, it's a flat Earth, no outer space.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we did forget about the flat Earth.
Can't break
Right.
it.
We didn't actually go to the moon, so how could we make it to Mars? We forgot about that. The chairman has reminded us.
Yeah,
very true.
that's right. That's about the whole flat Earth thing.
According to the chairman, Buzz Lightyear and Louis Armstrong never walked on the moon.
I got a chuckle out of Pam Bum.
Oh, guys, real quick, when I was working overtime the last couple weeks at this brew house locally that was close by the Vikings training camp, I saw Mike Zimmer, coach for the Vikings,
Oh, that's cool.
come in.
Was he all liquored up? Was he all liquored up?
No, he was actually walking in to get boozed up right next to the Vikings GM.
Okay, training camp. I
Hey,
need
my-
3 growlers to go, please.
But he was actually there well after I left.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, I was on the clock till midnight, and he probably walked out, I'm assuming, about 1, 2 in the morning.
Yeah, that means he Ubered out at about 1:30, totally face to the sun there at that point.
He was
Yep.
probably waiting.
He was watching film. He was watching film.
Exactly.
He might have been watching Share Beer. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
You know, who knows?
But yeah, this brew pub they sell only beers that are made locally. So they literally have 32 taps on the wall, and it's all self-service. When you walk in, you go to the bar, you get this beer card, and then that's going to be your tab for the night. And then before you leave, you go back to the bar and you pay for what's on your tab when you're done.
I'll be back. I got to recycle some beer.
Sounds good, Joe.
It's water quality. Water quality.
Yep.
Keeping the water quality.
LiquorTogether Brewing.
Send it downrange.
Yep.
Oh, did you say LiquorTogether, Andrew?
Yes. I was talking to Zach earlier this week, and I brought up the subject of LiquorTogether Brewing out of Stillwater. They actually have a cream soda out, and it's really good. It's called Mini Donut, and it tastes like a mini donut.
You know what? I have some bottles. Unfortunately I threw most of them out, but I took photos of them before I chucked them a few years ago. They're the original LiquorTogether, and this is a totally different brewery. I guess the name became available again once they went out of business. I'll have to look and see what city they were in, but there was a microbrewery called LiquorTogether in the 90s, and they were one of the millions that went under in the 90s. So I guess the name became available again, just like North Country, yep. Mark. North Country in Slippery Rock. There was a North Country in New York that went out of business in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this lift bridge is based out of Stillwater, Minnesota, and they have a lift bridge there.
Andrew, you still look at Google Plus. I will post those pictures when I get home. I'll post my original lift bridge pictures on Google Plus for you to see.
Okay. I also commented on that one beer that you
from the Ballantine IPA. Yeah.
Yep. I commented on that. It was like, LOL. I had to.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Andrew's still looking at Google Plus at least.
Oh yeah, there's a couple groups I belong to on there that I find rather interesting.
There's a few people that still use Google Plus.
I know, right? Yeah, I find now that Google moved this away from Google Plus and onto YouTube, I find I don't really use Google Plus anymore.
I very rarely do myself too. Which is kind of sad. I mean, I thought it was actually a pretty good platform, but it just never took.
What I like about Google is that it's not popular. So
right.
You could be on there, and it's not like put out there to the world. And that's, I mean, it is, but it isn't.
I like Google Plus because you don't get these advertisements on the side of whatever you're looking at like you do at Yahoo.
Yeah. No, it is still, because it's unfortunately a small community, relatively small. Yeah, it's not like Facebook where there's just polluted with a bunch of other stuff.
Right.
Only the hardcore Google Plusers are on Google Plus.
Yeah, the hardcore, exactly, and that's exactly what they are. On our Jody Reviews Facebook page, I post a couple posts yesterday. Having some fugly on the patio out there. And then I posted a quick little candid review on the Wicked Weed Brewing, the Bourbon Barrel Aged Milk and Cookies Imperial Stout.
Ooh, I saw that one.
Oh, that was phenomenal.
You like that?
Oh, it was really good. Man, I would buy that over and over again. It was really good. But yeah, so it's still, still posting on there, quite a bit when I can. Then I also have, what is it? Actually, something that I kind of You guys know I've been furniture shopping, and trying to put more furniture in the house here because it's been pretty empty. Ran across this new company that I thought might be of some help to some people. This Burrow. Now their whole deal is, you see these boxes, they have an interesting way of producing furniture. Now they call it affordable custom furniture. If you think about it that way, then okay, sure, then it's affordable. It's still pricey. But what they do is they have this, like, they make furniture in a way where it can be very customizable, as long as you like kind of a modern style of furniture.
Okay. Like modern IKEA style.
Yeah, so if you like this style of furniture, then you can love seat, customize a Chase King sofa. They have a king sofa and a regular sofa, customizable armchair. Get all their different products, customizable. So I'll click on the armchair. You might get an idea of what I'm talking about here. So you can customize the fabric color, the leg color, the armrests, whether you want them low or high. Compare them with other products that they make.
Okay.
The cushions are also reversible. I don't know if you noticed when I click this. Yeah, you can get like a pleat in the cushion, or you can turn it around and have a nice cleaner look if that's what you're into. They have like hidden USB chargers in their furniture, so it's built that way. And then here you can see what I mean. They call it modular furniture, and by this little quick video here, you can kind of see what they're doing. So it comes in pieces to you, and then you kind of click them together, if you will, and it kind of makes your furniture. So for those that are interested in, and you have to have this sort of taste in things. But I thought that might appeal to somebody out there.
So how much is it? That's the question.
Well, like you see here, this chair is $495, so basically $500.
That's not too bad, really.
It's not crazy price. You can find furniture cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Of course, but this is all going to be customizable. Sofa's around $1,000. Yeah, $1,200. And and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But it's right in price with what you're going to find out there. But then you've got all these different colors and makeups you can do. Change the legs, of course. Change the arms, high and low, and that sort of thing. So there's different ways of customizing it. I just thought it was interesting. Take it or leave it for anybody out there, but if you like more of a modern contemporary sort of look, throwback in some cases, then
Mark's breaking out some juice.
I am breaking out some juice.
What you breaking out?
Old George whiskey from Grand Traverse Distillery in Traverse City, Michigan.
Oh, really?
Old George. This is from our trip to Michigan a few weeks ago.
There you go.
So locally,
some damage on that.
It's all Michigan ingredients. It is 100% straight rye. So all the everything was sourced. So, and this is a 375 milliliter bottle, so half a fifth, basically. I think it was $30, something like that.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. So,
Good stuff.
This is a lot for me to pay for whiskey.
Yeah, because you're talking half a fifth.
Yeah, I'm talking like $70 a fifth, basically.
Yes. Yeah, that is a.
You saw what I had, right?
Ooh, barrel. Was that 63%? I see. Oh,
Yep.
65.
And who's the distiller on that? Oh, Elijah. Ooh, yeah. Now this is
2017 whiskey of the year.
I think I've got that.
That's a good one. Yeah, this is 40.
They got the regular one. It's 94 proof. This is the barrel proof.
So this is 94. This is 47%. So, oh, yeah, it's good. It's a good one. I tasted it. They had a tasting room, so I tried this, and they had their bourbon, but I like the 100% rye. It was just a little more flavorful. It's good though. Rye is kind of 100% rye is kind of spicy. You get a little bit of that bite and hang to it. And,
is that Grand Traverse?
It is Grand Traverse Distillery.
Okay.
There's not a lot of people making a rye with that much rye.
Yeah, that's why I got it. It's 100% straight rye, so it's all rye malt. So
I've got their website pulled up here, and they've got all their spirit here.
Mm-hmm. It's 100%, and it's all Michigan. It's all sourced from Michigan, so it's pretty good. But
here you've got a couple of different. You've got a rye vodka, wheat vodka. You've got a few different vodkas here. A chocolate. Look at this. Wheat. They've got a. What is this? Wow. You've got a True North chocolate flavored vodka.
I did not see that one there at the tasting room. They did not have that one there. That would be interesting.
Oh, that would be very interesting. Delightful in a chocolate martini, 80 proof. Here's the Old George.
There's Old
Rye.
And I think it was aged for, let's see, 2 years or 3 years or something like that.
Old George, a smooth and robust rye whiskey, boasts a 100% rye mash bill, including a 5% malted rye. 93 proof, pure Michigan.
Yeah.
Now you're drinking a malt liquor.
Yeah, that's true. It is a malt liquor.
I'm drinking a corn liquor.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
real malt liquor.
That's real malt liquor. That's the original malt liquor.
So there you go, Mr. Chairman. Drink malt liquor, only malt liquor.
Did you read his newest comment?
Yeah. Well, la de da, Mark. Effing
La-di-da.
MFer. We don't need a review of it.
Sure we do. Sure we do.
Read a couple comments up, Joe, for his response to your IKEA furniture.
Oh, yeah. Joe D going full snob by looking for furniture. Malt liquor cases do the job well. Has a desk and a $4 chair from Walmart to sit on.
I kind of agree with that.
Just drink it. Well, that's right. It's the malt liquor way to wealth. Drink malt liquor, get wealth.
That's
Mark, cherry.
You quit drinking that stuff, Mark. Someday you can afford a Synergy Green limited edition Camaro.
That's right.
I feel honored. Steele even cussed me out a little bit too. He cussed me out. He said, "Great story. Minnesota is a hellhole." I agree with him. 6 months out of the year, we got snow on the ground. The other 6 months, we got construction cones on the ground.
Right? Yeah, you go from exactly. Snow to
Still beautiful country, if you ask me.
Oh, it is. It is.
Drink it.
oh, here's some gin, man. Our True North vodka, juniper.
Yeah, we tried a few different things that they had there, and it was pretty good. But I thought this was the most unique and the most pinky out. You know, it's a good way to, you know.
Ooh, and they got barrel finished gin. So the Peninsula Gin takes a short nap. I love that description. Takes a short nap in barrels previously occupied by Old George and our bourbon, right? And the result is this uniquely oaky gin. Dude, I'm not a gin guy, but I'd be very interested in this.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a slight tan, of course, because gin is very silver. You gotta see this. This is very interesting looking gin. I would be interested in trying this. I'm not a gin guy.
Look at that.
The gin guys,
yeah.
my experience with gin are heavy drinkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Heavy drinkers, and they say gin doesn't smell. So when they've got to a level where they're drinking gin, they are heavy drinkers, and they drink it all day, and it's because they don't want to smell.
Drink gin, drink nothing but gin. So when somebody says that, then we know.
Yeah. That's my experience with gin. My experience with gin is unless a gin drinker, drink all day. Rum. Okay.
Just not a big juniper fan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the thing with gin. You gotta like the juniper berry.
I'd be interested to at least try that. You know, since it's aged. It takes a nap. I like the way they describe that. It takes a nap. But we don't hear that enough, right? Because there's not a lot of beers that just take a nap in something. They're going to be aged for a while. They take a full-on 8-hour rest. They don't just take a nap, right?
Yeah.
They take a full-on. I'm telling you, I am still. This is the last of that raspberry halo.
What do you think? Good? You wishing you bought two?
I'm wishing I had more. I mean, this is really. But you gotta like raspberry. That's what I like about it. I like that they committed to it. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of beers that some of these breweries make don't commit this big to it. If you don't get if you drink this and you think, "Well, I didn't get any raspberry. I don't know what that gin is talking about," I'm gonna call you crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, if they got like you said, if they got raspberry on the label, it better be raspberry in the beer.
Okay, so we got Corwin Russell in the chat. Who are we dealing with here?
Yeah, he's another malt liquor drinker.
Okay.
Now we got
I've
four.
never mentioned him.
Now
We've got like the whole malt liquor community in here now at this point.
Yeah.
I mean, this is one for the books here, right?
Yeah, it certainly is, for better or worse.
Corwin Russell's, he just wants us to shut it down. He's like, shut it down already. And we got the chairman saying the snobs want to outshine what they are drinking. He's trying to. He's a malt liquor drinker. Okay, thanks for that clarity. So before you know it, there is a link at the top. If you scroll all the way to the top, there's a link where you can jump in on video live. I know that's against the rules, but maybe there is an amendment to the rule where you're allowed to at least defend yourself, right?
We're not trying to outshine each other. We're just drinking good shit.
Okay, Joe, you may. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking, hey,
We can't help
you
what
could,
we have.
you could jump in live on video from the aspect as the chairman or the so-called chairman. You could defend dignity. You could defend the dignity of the malt. I would think that would be allowable in amendments. What would it be? 3-502.
Oh, a blueprint amendment. Yeah, I would have to check the. I'd have to check the blueprint bylaws.
Yes, that's got to be in the bylaws. Well
So
said.
is that a BP code?
Yeah.
Blueprint code?
Yeah, that's a BP. Yeah, it's got to be allowable in the blueprint to at least defend the malt for the malt's sake.
For the sake of the malt.
I'm sure you got to defend the malt.
Of the malt.
FTS OTM. For the sake of the malt.
I mean, these guys. We are currently, I don't know, are we bad mouthing the malt? And you're already, if you're this far, right? Like, you might as well commit all the way to videos only. Oh man. Yeah, and then Andrew tells him. Andrew's schooling him on the history of his Camaro.
Yeah, that's right.
Without Minnesota, you would never have steel to build your vehicles.
Yeah, he's giving it right there. See, protect the brand. So I would think there's got to be an amendment in there, in the blueprint.
If anything, we got to protect the harvest because that's where the malt comes from.
Yes.
So protect the harvest.
So, protect the brand, protect the harvest of the malt, right? And that's with giving a live vocal representation, right? I would think. But perhaps the malt ain't worthy of that, is the way I'm taking it, right? Maybe the malt's not worth it. I mean, to defend live on video. Maybe it's not.
I see what you did there, Joe.
Because this malt is.
I see what you did, too.
I've still got my upside down. I don't think there's a malt glass like this, is there?
Yeah, I don't see a glass of an upside down 40.
I want to know what fucking bottle they chose to make that exact shape.
Yeah.
Can you stick it in there?
Yeah, obviously some bottle had to have been chosen.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's cool though, isn't it? It is cool.
It almost looks like a bomber. It doesn't look like a 12-ounce bottle. It looks like a bomber.
It is 12 ounce. It is.
It does have a bomber shape to it.
Yeah, it's not as
it has the bomber. You can see it side by side here. It has the bomber shape without being as big.
Yeah. Like they ordered a bomber.
It's a 12-ounce version, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a 12-ounce version, so it doesn't hold as much fluid.
There you go.
Yeah. Not quite as thick, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Not quite as thick as a bomber, though, baby. A little thinner. But yeah, no, it's still.
It's not the Magnum, baby.
Yeah, they eat the Magnum here, baby. Yeah, that's use it sparingly. Yeah. I tell you, there is a major difference between when I sip on that, which is the still is brown, and which is still really good for a brown. Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
A slightly hoppier brown, still very good, but it's extremely thin compared to this, which is the raspberry halo.
So you had Dogfish Head Indian Brown Ale. Have you had the Dogfish Head Brown Ale?
I had that last
have.
night.
Yep.
Oh, look at you. What do you think?
I'm thinking how you compare that to the Dogfish Head. Because there are two brown ales. I mean, Dogfish Head is a hoppy brown ale.
I haven't had the one that Joe has, so I can't compare.
What do you say about that brew though? Because
the Dogfish Head.
Yes.
It's very balanced. It's malty, but it's real balanced.
Well, that would be.
It's not really hoppy or anything like that. So it says dark IPA, but it's more like a brown.
Chug it, Mark. He says chug it.
It's not. I got called an effing snob by the chairman.
Yeah.
Yeah. My life is.
Corwin says, I've never had a craft beer, but if I had, it would taste like, right? Like shit and piss is what he's saying.
It would until his palate gets acclimated to it.
Yeah, to the power of craft.
It depends on what he started with, right?
It would be overwhelmed by the flavors.
Yeah. What would that comparison be like? What could we put it like? How could we put it to him? What would in a burger world? Could we compare it to like having a?
You want to compare craft beer to malt liquor to some other comparison?
Yeah, like so. If we were to use McDonald's as a comparison.
I bet he secretly had a craft beer. He just doesn't want to admit it. It's pulled off by Steel Worldwide.
Yeah.
And it's
And the alienated blueprint that he destroyed.
You can't get told off by your peers.
Beer to malt liquor is like looking at a penthouse versus the real thing. That's all I can say.
I don't know, because a penthouse is still nice.
Yeah. Looking at a penthouse versus
present. Penthouse can still be very nice. With Wilton present, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So that analogy would say that without craft beer present, malt liquor would be pretty nice.
The chairman's on fire here.
Yeah, he is.
F you, D-bag, with the craft beer snob beard, 4 eyes. Not talking about me. Oh, I'm a fat a-hole. Thanks, Steele. Love it.
Was that you or was that me?
I think he's trying to bitch me out.
Oh, that's you, yeah.
That kind of covers a few of us here in this room, right?
Yeah, there's a few fat guys in this room that wear glasses.
Oh no, there you go. Wearing that bandana, drinking a big gulp. That kind of narrows it down.
It's all of us except Mark.
Yeah, that's St. Paul's finest, right, Andrew?
That's right. Water, man.
And then Corwin narrows it. Yeah, well, see, I can see the hatred toward Andrew, actually, looking at it from that aspect, because you're not even drinking malt.
It's a raw ingredient for making beer, though.
Yeah, but
it is one of the main ingredients for me.
Other ingredient of malt liquor and craft beer.
Yeah, so
It is.
So you can't hate on me.
But no, in these guys' eyes, we're no better than Andrew, even drinking what we drink. So, because
That's
it's
true.
you have to come down to the basics once again. None of it is malt liquor. So,
Well, what Andrew's drinking is closer to it, right? Because according to Zach, it's 99 point something percent
Yep.
water.
Yep.
So it's actually, Andrew's the only one drinking anything close to what could be malt liquor.
Mm-hmm.
He's the closest. Actually,
He's drinking the source.
he's drinking the source. Not a good look, Corman says. Oh, Tom's back, man.
Tom's still with us.
Okay.
We've got Tom. His iPad died. Tom, your iPad couldn't have died at a worse time. We are having a back and forth with the malt liquor community right now at this point.
This is great. They're hanging in there. That's good.
Actually, to be honest
Cheers
with
to
you,
guys.
when I read when he said Four Eyes with the craft beer beard, I assumed he meant Tom, but Tom was gone by that point.
Yeah, Tom was
I
gone.
thought it was me at first.
Yeah.
Oh, it says chug from the bottle you ate.
Pretty much all you guys are craft beer Four Eyes with beer.
Yeah, that's true.
Jug it from the bottle.
Oh boy.
Yeah, now actually that's where we differ a lot, right? They say chug from the bottle. There's reasons for that, right?
I can't chug it from the bottle. That's just too good for that.
Now we definitely want to get everything out of our beer versus they don't necessarily want to get everything out of their beer. So you want to chug it from the bottle in their case because it's rancid.
Still says that when he was talking about yours.
Yeah, I realized that after I saw that Tom wasn't there.
That's awesome.
I know, this is like
called out tonight.
I can get a laugh out of
that. Yeah, I might have to go get more good craft beer actually out of the fridge for this. This is
I'm running low, unfortunately. I didn't want to bring your bar down by showing what I'm drinking here, which was my pre-show beer. I have one more good one left, but unfortunately, it's under 3.75 stars.
Ooh.
Because I did look it up.
Well, that's 2.75 better than the single malt liquor.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah. Yeah, Earth has that craft beard going.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have that hipster shit going. That's
no,
he
does
beard for that shit. All groomed.
No,
and
not even
beard
close.
oiled up.
Yeah, because those guys are beard. How many products are they putting in the beard? What is beard maintenance? Can I Google beard maintenance?
Yeah, you probably do that. You probably find like 10 steps like a beard maintenance.
Too many condiments you gotta throw in that shit. Butter and oil and.
Oh, there you go. Nothing hipster.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Beard maintenance tips. Here we go. Here's a. See, they're even contributing to the show at this point. So we've got 5 beard maintenance tips every man should know.
Yeah, see, that's a hipster. I'm not that fucking guy.
Your beard neckline should resemble a U. Yeah, because this is obviously not.
It's not yours. No.
You should be able to fade your own beard neckline too. Okay. Relax your face while trimming the mustache. Okay. Remember that, quote, beard maintenance also means skincare. All
You go.
right.
Save you.
And know when to use beard oil and when to use beard balm. Another word in the beard universe that we didn't know. Oh, and then we've got a video on 6 beard hacks. Olive oil.
Ooh.
Look at this.
There you go. Olive oil on your beard.
I grow this shit fucking every week. I shave it off.
You can use baking soda.
Wow.
Look at this.
It would be great if I could grow a beard. I could try all that. I really know that. Never know.
Interesting. So, yeah, we have got know when to use beard oil and when to use beard balm. So that's a whole nother. We've got beard butter, beard oil, and beard balm. We've got a lot of things happening in the chat right now, man. The chat is just absolutely blowing up.
He'll be your friend, Dirk. You just put flat in front of your name.
Oh, that's true. Yes. So
Steelers suck.
That's actually a running joke with the other guys.
Yeah, put flat in your name. Yes.
Flat earthers.
Tell them, Earth, there's nothing about me that's flat. Seriously. Like I tell guys at work, look, I'm getting in shape. Round is a shape.
Round is a shape. That's right.
No. If you can't accept it, round is a shape, I'm already in shape.
I just like to be underestimated. It just works out in my end.
I am very much in shape. Very much in shape. Round is a shape. Hello, not just flat, round. That actually, round is a shape. How is flat a shape? Flat's not a shape. Round is a shape, isn't it?
Round is a shape.
Round is a shape. Flat's not a shape. Flat's just flat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like some people that would argue black or white's not a color.
I like how he's been in here for the duration, though. That's great.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
He's been spending some time today.
Well, Tom, just scroll to the top of the chat, man. You'll find the link. Or there's a link.
Know what? Sometimes the very, very early comments, depending on how much stuff is on the chat, sometimes you always can't go back up to the very top. So you may have to repost it, Joe. And I will say at this point, do it at your own risk.
Yeah.
I'd love to have Steele roll into the chat. That would be hilarious.
No, you can forget that. He will not do it, Andrew.
He would not. He would not jump in if given in the enticement.
No, never in a million years. He will not do it.
That is where we actually are united, because he drives Chevy, I drive Chevy. I am very much into driving Chevy.
I drive a Chevy.
Tom can add to this discussion because we now know that there's beard oil, beard butter, and beard balm. What is the preference with bearded product?
For me, I just like to keep my beard clean and just have some oil on it, and keep it moisturized, and I just don't want it dry. You know what I mean? Once you get a dry beard and it becomes flaky and it gets irritating, and you just want to shave it off.
So do you need to have beard sheen? Is there a beard sheen?
I mean, you can definitely you can definitely do a lot more than you probably need to do. The butter, oils, and comb.
Oh, you can definitely do more than you need to do.
Yeah. There's so much out.
That's great.
Guy with chest hair coming out of the shirt is back.
Yeah.
F you, snob.
I can't see.
He's trying to rile us all up. That's great.
Yeah. He's just jealous that he doesn't have chest hair.
Yeah. I wear my chest hair with pride, man.
That's right.
Yeah, he doesn't have chest hair, and
I would challenge him to cam up and get on the show. That would be even more epic.
No, I was just saying, Tom. He that's not an option for him.
No.
No.
Too bad.
Yeah, real man
He doesn't have enough chest hair.
And the malt on video.
Yeah, he's just a keyboard warrior in the chat.
No, he's more than a keyboard warrior. He just does things his own way. He will not be joining us tonight, but just watch his channel tomorrow for his newest upload. That's all I will say.
It's all good. We'll be watching. You got the back and forth going.
Hey, Joe, just to see what he says, play the rant.
The rest of his cunts just notice he's fucking talking shit about the malt liquor drinkers on YouTube. Fuck you, Joe D. You fat piece of you fat piece of shit.
And then we got to play the theme song.
All the theme songs.
Blend the two together.
What it's doing is just bringing attention to both channels, so it's a win.
Just notice he's fucking talking shit.
I just want to see him light up in the chat.
We'll look at drinkers on YouTube. Fuck you, Joe D. You fat piece of shit.
Yeah, bringing it back, baby.
I'm the king of smoke, there is none higher. Sucker beer geek should call me sire. Burn my freedom, you must use fire. Stop smoking till I retire. I rock the party, come correct. Smoke is on time, beers connect. Got the right to smoke and fill a left. And others can't stand it, but give me respect.
Oh, he said he'd fight you in real life, Joe.
Yeah, you fight Joe in real life. Yeah, you fight Joe D in real life. That's awesome.
I bet Steele is like barely 5 foot.
No chest hair.
Honestly, I think shaking some hands would go down.
Yeah. This is great. This is great. Oh, Corman says those weirdos put oil on their face. I actually got is that
yes, Chairman? Yeah, that's Mark.
That's Mark, man.
I'm gonna get it.
We've got theme music. We've got it all here, man. We just don't whip it all out at one time, there, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Oh, surprise!
Can't make the room go dark, baby.
Yeah, we won't make everything go dark.
Maybe someday the chairman can play Mark's rap while he's chugging his 40-ounce Mickeys.
I would consider that an honor. King of smoke.
Yes. Yes. The rap
for the NLBC.
Yep.
That piece of shit.
I'm gonna get another beer. I'll be right back.
Oh man.
Get a good one.
You know, just the fact that Steel Worldwide recognized your voice on that, Mark, that says a lot. That tells me he's watching the show more than he cares to admit.
Yeah. He may not be in the chat all the time, but he's watching.
Right. Well, you
Just
know.
like he says his number one stalker, B Meyer 44. I don't know, man. Share a beer, 2018, Steel Worldwide.
Yep.
Still
I'm the young MC of the MLBC.
We're coming for you.
I could rhyme for the MLBC if you pay me.
I give him credit sticking around here between video uploads.
Yeah. Yep. He's probably making another video right now.
Yeah.
Can't miss that smug voice. You're right. Damn right.
You smug asshole.
We should pull up that video now.
That's funny.
Yeah, this one here is, I think, is going to be for the record books. We had, what, 3 personalities from the MLDC on?
No, we had 4. We had Florida 32 ounce, the chairman, Jay Vega, and Corwin Russell.
Yep. Just
like,
in Malt Mustang, we'll have 5.
The MLBC, isn't that about 3/4 of the MLBC? Right?
What's that, Mark?
It's about 3/4 of them, right?
Oh, no. It's like 3 100ths.
Yeah. The MLBC is vast and wide. Secret society.
Joe, this is a big smile on his face.
Okay.
Smug about everything.
I love this shit. This is fucking awesome.
Damn right.
I got a special beer. Problem is it's cold, but it is a very special beer. So,
books in the background behind Mark.
It's actually vinyl.
With Evil Twin as the theme here, I've got an Evil Twin Brewing beer. So, I've got the Evil Twin. Oh, let me type it in. I'll reveal what I've. I'll reveal what I've got. Yep, here it is. Great. I'll reveal what I'm about to crack open. I've been waiting on this one for a while, so I'm ready, baby. And there's no more pinky out, snobbish sort of stuff than this. We've got Evil Twin Brewing Imperial Mexican Biscotti Cake Break.
Ooh, very nice.
Another Imperial Stout. And this one's from Evil Twin Brewing. 10.5 per. Oh, wait. We got 54,000 ratings, 425 in the last 30 days, 10.5% ABV, 60 IBUs, 4.19 bottle cap rating, baby.
Ooh.
And look at this description. We've got an Imperial Stout brewed with coffee, cinnamon, almonds, cocoa nibs, vanilla beans, and habanero peppers.
Ooh.
Yeah, baby.
That's right up in my wheelhouse. Habaneros. Love them.
So this one has to be good. Let's see if we get some good craft beer smoke out of this one. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby! Yeah! I would say suck it near. We've got the chairman here. Suck it, chairman! Look at that! Yeah. We got smoke coming out of this bad boy. Yeah! Got to get some good head going on that one. Yeah. There we go. Got to give it the old tappa.
It's fun. I like this.
Oh, Chairman's head is ready to explode, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I got to get a picture because that's what we do. Yo, baby. There we go. Got the picture. We did the old Tappa. Now, like I said, this beer I just got it off the fridge. So, oh, you actually do smell the peppers. Wow, you actually do smell the peppers right away. I'm getting tons of coffee. I don't know. How do you smell almonds? Come on, man. What almonds smell like? You know?
You like almonds?
Almonds.
I like almonds.
They almost smell like cherries a little bit, I feel.
You think so?
Yeah, like if you got like a full in your hand, it almost has like a berry note to it. Almonds for me. Maybe it's just me.
I've never had a cherry before. Loretta told me I was just a little late.
Dwarf foam, 2-finger dwarf foam. That's good. You see that, Joe? 2-finger dwarf foam.
But there's definitely cinnamon. You're getting a lot of what they describe in the nose, for sure. Vanilla. Oh, even with it as chilled as it is. I mean, look at the glasses. The glass is still. I don't know. Can you see the glass? A little frosty. The glass frosted up just from. Look at that. The Tappa works, man. See, there's no need to tap on a malt liquor. You know what I'm saying? There's so much happening with craft beer when you pour it in a glass. You got to do that. And you got to, release stuff in there. You know what I'm saying? So the head retention is very important. Oh my God. Okay. Oh man.
You getting those peppers?
I'm waiting on the peppers. I would imagine it's going to have to warm up a little bit. Yeah. I would imagine it's going to have to warm up a little bit. Because right now I'm getting tons of cinnamon, tons of vanilla, roasted coffee. I mean, this beer's fantastic, man. Oh, this beer. You know what, man? As much as I like good double IPA and all that, there's something special. Whoops. Let me set this reminder for another hour. There's something special about darker beers, right? Your porters and your stouts, they can get so complicated. And I mean, it's just a beer like this is incredible. Of course, right now it's cold, so I'm not getting much alcohol at all. Right now I'm getting tons of cinnamon, and I'm getting tons of vanilla, and I'm getting tons of roasted coffee, and this beer is phenomenal. What do we got happening in the chat?
Oh, just check the chat there, Joe.
Yeah, so we've got, let me see. I'm sure someone will vape soon. Chessbeard just cracked open an overpriced beer. Chessbeard did. So that's our boy in Boston over there. Dive into the glass, a-hole, to get a smell of it. Notes of chocolate, hints of bowel stuff. Has anybody else had this brew? This the Evil Twin Brewing.
I've seen it before. I didn't buy it. Probably should have bought it.
Evil Twin is around here, and I just never buy their beers. I don't know why.
This is fantastic, man. Boston is an asshole.
Oh, you knew that was coming.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he didn't say it 2 hours ago.
Yeah. This is fantastic, man. Where's Evil Twin out of? They're out of
Connecticut, I think.
Produced in bottles for Evil Twin Brewing by Westbrook Brewing Company, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Weren't they like a gypsy brewer for a while? They just brewed whoever would give them a contract. I think they might have brewed at a ton of different places without actually having their own place.
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken.
My Jesus beer says Connecticut, brewed in Connecticut.
So this might be one of them, yeah, because this is produced and bottled for Evil Twin Brewing by Westbrook Brewing Company, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina.
So the one that Mark has, that one might be by Two Roads.
Yeah, I think it is. Brewed by
Connecticut.
This is interesting. Okay. Yeah, and you know what? It didn't take much further looking.
No, it says
but yeah.
brewed by Evil Twin Brewing, Stratford, Connecticut. So.
Yeah, because this one says Evil Twin Brewing, and then right here, Westbrook Brewing Company. So it's actually a collab, maybe-ish?
Yeah, Evil Twin was like a gypsy brewer.
Yeah.
Sounds
like. Doesn't change my opinion on this, man. This is telling you, man. Look at the way this is my favorite glass, by the way. And I love this glass because you can pour and really swirl it around and check it out. And this is definitely another heavily bodied beer. Super dark. Look at that. I effing hate Boston.
Dude, Boston, Boston.
Oh, okay. So this is meant to say like this, I would assume. Park the car in the yard.
Park the
car in the yard.
Park the car in the Harvard yard.
It's a bullshit.
Oh, up in Boston, if the term is ever used, I lost my khakis. That means I lost my car keys. That does not mean I lost my pants.
So Russell says a good place to drink craft beer is in the garage with the door closed and the car running.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother.
Getting hints of CO in the door foam. Love the response, Mark.
Right. I mean, this is so good. I swear to God. It's amazing how different these two beers are. Because right now, I've still got... Now, this one's at room temperature. This is complete room temperature. And this still has huge hints of raspberry in it. And this couldn't be more opposite. But still, they have the same backbone, a similar backbone at least. Whereas they're still imperial stouts. So they still have that big malt base, right? That roasty base. But this one couldn't be more different in that way. Interesting, man. Very interesting. It is very interesting.
I haven't had that one.
I had forgot I had this one in the very good though, man. Very good. I mean, had I had this one, even if it wasn't in this, I'd have cracked it up. That's where you want to be, right? Hints of Dorf foam in the Dorf foam. Dorf drink craft beer?
It's time for Billy D to come back. Billy D never comes back after the malt liquor report.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
Billy D's going to show up here as a peacemaker.
He's a mediator.
Yeah, he's the malt liquor mediator.
The malt liquor mediator.
There you go.
What does the mediator have to
It
say?
works every time. It works every time.
Yeah.
Billy,
Yeah.
save us, Billy.
Yeah, his next goal after this is peace in the Middle East. if he can achieve peace between the craft beer drinkers and the malt liquor drinkers, peace in the Middle East is next.
And we've got a craft beer cat. Too,
Yeah.
If we have to whip out the cat, we will.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, cats are cats, and who is that? AJ back there? He just doesn't. See.
AJ the assassin.
Yeah, being a cat.
Yeah, he's not very. Still licking stuff back there. He just doesn't really care.
Toss yourself off it. Oh, no, it's okay.
Yeah. Climb that cat tower and toss yourself.
Oh my
Toss
God.
yourself off it, Mark. Break your neck.
Climb up 3 feet, Mark, and break your neck.
Yeah.
That'd be the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Oh man,
this is awesome.
That would give Joe his monetization back for sure.
That's right.
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
That would be great TV. That'd be great.
Great YouTube.
Actually, what's hilarious?
Unfortunately, at the cost of Mark, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
anything for share beer.
You can make that small sacrifice, right, Mark?
That's right, yeah. Life insurance is paid up. Cam will be happy.
I mean, Joe could throw a couple more zeros into your paycheck. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah, more zeros. That's all I ask you.
Exactly.
Couple more zeros.
Actually, we were talking about, and I was just mentioning that I had seen a review on this new Little Caesars pizza, and here it is. We will reveal it first on this show, right here. The $9 5-meat feast.
Whoa!
It's the 5 hot and ready from 4 to 8 p.m. 5-meat feast.
Well, I'll give you a few.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And then you've still got the extra most bestest pizza, which is all pepperoni. Let me put in the area code.
Now, does everybody have Little Caesars in their area?
I got a little
Yeah.
Caesars about 2 miles from me.
All right.
Oh
yes.
yeah. I don't know of anybody that doesn't have little
Yeah,
in America.
I have them near me, but I'm not overrun with them the way I think a lot of people are. I would say within probably a 10-mile radius of me, I've got maybe 3 or 4 of them.
Wow. I only got one.
Look at that. We've got a 10 out of 10 5-meat feast from the chairman.
I told you, he already did a video on it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Chairman likes the meat, no?
What 5 meats are on it though? It's like
Yeah,
bacon.
chairman loves meat.
You love meat.
Sausage. I'm thinking sausage, pepperoni, bacon,
5 meat, baby.
Canadian bacon, probably hamburger.
Here we go.
Yeah, I believe so.
Round pizza with bacon, sausage, ham, pepperoni, and beef, baby. That's beef on there, baby.
That sounds pretty good.
Look at that. Only basically 3,000 calories.
That's it.
Jesus,
That's
you eat
it.
that one.
Combine that with a 40, and that's all you need for the day.
Yeah, if
Daily
you
value right there.
if you wash it down with malt liquor, that cancels out the pizza calories.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
It's like It's like your
You have a 5-meat feast and a 40. That's
2,930 calories.
Chairman, you need to do a 5-meat feast and a 40. All you need.
69 grams of fat. Oh my God.
Looks like 63, Joe.
Just add a 40 to it. It'll be all good.
Oh,
slice.
700 and what do you got? 7,250 milligrams of sodium. You know how much sodium that is? That's more than salt. Like you.
It's more than salt.
That's more than like a little shake of salt too.
What was the calories on that? I can't see it.
2,930 grams of calories. Energy.
Energy.
That's probably like
that's what I'm saying. Like we've got it all wrong.
That's about 4 imperial stouts.
Yeah.
That's energy. 2,930 grams of energy. Whoa. Let's focus on the good parts. Let's focus on the good parts. Only 15 grams of sugar.
Yeah, we have 253 grams of carbs, though. That's all sugar.
Yeah, that's all sugar.
If you eat
Wait a minute.
13 grams of fiber.
Let's focus on the positive. There's only 15 grams of verified sugar in here.
Verified.
This is healthy. There's 13 grams of fiber. This is healthy.
And so 240 carbs.
It's got some good protein. This looks like what you need to eat before you work out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what's the details in the extra most bestest veggie. 2,290 calories.
Wow.
The same in all of them.
Oh my God! And it's more expensive. $11.25, and you're getting 2,300 calories in a pie.
Wow.
It's got more sugar. 23 grams of sugar. 5,400 milligrams of sodium.
Hey, it's hot. You sweat. You need the sodium. Come on.
There's people out there that eat one of these every day. I guarantee it.
I guarantee you.
Eat one every day.
I guarantee they're on YouTube as well, making videos.
Wow.
Let's do 100.
This is insane.
That's your daily calories. That's more than your daily calories.
That is
the most bestest Hawaiian. Hula Hawaiian. What's that?
Hawaiian.
Reggie the veggie.
Here's the Hawaiian. Extra most bestest Hula Hawaiian nutrition. 2,250 calories.
Yeah, that's low cal.
My goodness. That's
33 grams of sugar. 5,450 milligrams of sodium. And 14 grams of fiber.
You've got more fiber.
I mean, you're definitely getting a lot.
Only 276 grams of carbs.
Dude, if you eat one of these before you go to bed, you're going to wake up feeling like shit.
You wake up about 2 in the morning.
You'd be horrible.
Yeah. Okay. So if you think the 5-meat fest was still just a little too much, we've got the 3-meat fest for only $8. 3,020 calories.
Holy shit.
You've got 7,110 calories of milligrams. I'm sorry, of sodium. 7,110 milligrams of sodium. Only 14 grams of sugar, though. 13 grams of fiber. 355 milligrams of cholesterol.
Oh, that's nothing.
That's nothing. Your heart's just going.
Yeah, but
That's what the alcohol is for. clear
Yeah,
out those
the
arteries.
alcohol
Cleared out.
cancels that out.
Hey.
That's what. Now, see, now those are the moments when Extremos Bestis 3 Meat Treat is getting reviewed by said chairman, that he kind of fades out a little bit, and he's going like that, and then Bum says he's sick because he's showing symptoms of the pizza, and that's it.
He's going to a coma.
Yeah,
Food
he's
coma.
Yeah.
a true food
Whoa.
coma.
He was sick, but he's bounced back. He's eaten that pizza since he came back. So
With the Ultimate Supreme for $10. Now, how many calories would you assume you could get for $10?
I mean, you can get 12
I'm going to
donuts.
say 2,800.
Steele said, "I never felt any better after enjoying Little Caesars."
Over or under 2,800 calories on the Ultimate Supreme for $10.
I'll say over.
Here we go. Here we go. We're clicking. Wow, 26. It's the lowest. We've got the lowest amount of calories on the Ultimate Supreme pizza from Little Caesars. This is actually the healthiest. This is healthier than the veggie pizza.
They should just call it the diet pizza.
It's got green bell peppers. That shit's bomb.
Right, yeah, green pepper.
Plus it's got mushrooms on it too.
This is hilarious because by a long shot, this is the healthiest pizza that they've got on here. This is pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, onions, and green peppers. 2,680 calories. This is like, you're like relieved to have this pizza. You've got 52 grams of fat, only 6,190 milligrams of sodium on here, for Christ's sake. And you've got 22 grams of sugar. Okay.
That's over 300 calories a piece.
So this is the healthiest pizza
That's right. Yeah.
that we have seen on here for the money. For the money. This is, look at this. What was the details on the, oh, no. I'm sorry. 2,290 calories for the veggie. Oh, the veggie is the healthiest.
I love it's expensive, but it's the lowest calories.
So let's order 2 of these to the cart. Added. $45. Wow. Did you see that? Oh, 4. Extra 4 for $45.
Oh, okay, 4. That's only $10 a. That's only $10 a pie.
How did it figure that? I only ordered 2.
I don't know.
And it's got 4.
Well, you forgot to enter the promo code, Joe.
Oh,
I think it's the promo code, right?
yeah, that's crazy. Okay, $22.50 for
Okay.
4. It's $22.50.
So you can get like 10,000 calories for $22. That's a pretty good deal.
That's a deal.
Best bargain out there.
Right.
That's a deal, right? That's a deal.
Steele
What's
would
the
jump
hour?
on that.
How late is that store open? How late is Little Caesars open? Who knows the store hours?
Good question.
We just had
okay.
one right here that fucking closed down. I don't know why. I don't know what's
That's
up with
just-
that.
Okay, look at classic pepperoni, 2,210 calories for $5. I think you're maximizing your dollar right there
Yeah.
because at least you're getting some meat, and it's only 2,100 compared to what was it, 22 something. So you're like a couple calories down from the ultimate veggie to just getting a classic pepperoni, right? You're down on sugar. You're down on sodium. This is a healthy pie. What are you talking about?
You go to your doctor. It's like, what you been eating? Healthy choices. That Little Caesars. Right?
Classic pepperoni, Little Caesars.
What is a classic cheese $5 $1,950 calories? What do you want? Boom. Only 12 grams of sugar. Only 3,680 milligrams of sodium. Isn't between sodium and sugar like the things that'll kill you with fast food?
And 280 carbs.
Wow.
100.
Yeah.
250.
Yeah, but there's a lot of real estate left open for some good stuff on there.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Some smoked meat on there. And
Opportunity.
It's like a plate, man, waiting to be fucking filled with something.
Yeah.
That's what we're looking at here. We're only looking at. Look at all the calories you're saving. 1,950. So you've got like a long way to go. 5 meats is 2,930.
Yeah,
You're at 1,900. You know how many more cheese pizzas you can eat? Like a bunch. Come on here, guys.
No, but when you're ordering pizza, do you give a shit about the calories?
You should.
If you're ordering pizza, nobody gives a fuck about calories.
You get the pizza that you want because you love it, and you eat it because you love it, and it happens. It's just me.
I'm looking up Domino's. We've got to compare.
Yeah, got to do it.
This demands comparison.
Damn you, Joe. Damn you.
Okay, pizza. Here we go. So, extravaganza. We're going top of the line right off the bat here. Okay, delivery. Dude, don't make me do all this.
Dude, when you walk
I do have the barbecue chicken. That's pretty good.
When you walk in and they already know your name and you didn't give them your name, it's hilarious.
That is hilarious. Okay. This is the bottom. Yeah, I don't give a damn what's good. Does it make a difference? Carrying out here. You know? Does it?
Yeah, which is healthier? Which is the Domino's? That's what we need.
Yeah, we need to know. Okay, are we going hand tossed? We're going hand tossed, right? Hand tossed. Okay, here's the. Okay, hearty marinara. All right, I would assume. Like cheese, cheese it up. Yeah, we'll just go. No.
How many people are going to be ordering pizza after this?
Yeah.
So you've got ham, beef, salami, pepperoni, Italian sausage, premium chicken, bacon, and Philly steak.
Oh.
That's everything, right?
They put hot sauce, jalapenos.
Oh, specialty pizza. Maybe we got to go this way.
Yeah,
Deluxe?
specialty.
How come we can't get the add it to the order? What is it doing here? What's going on here? How come we can't get they're making this too complicated. Nutrition. There we go. Calculate calories. Dude, why are they making this so complicated? Look at this thing here.
Oh man.
What are they? They're making you do math. Okay, by this point, you know you've had a couple brownies, and maybe half of one of those crazy sodas, and you just want you're just curious. You're curious at this point. And you're like, come on, man, what are you guys doing to me here?
Is that your only way of ordering on there? There's no like one-click order like Amazon?
Yeah. I mean, this is nuts. In order to get the calories. Okay, right now, thin crust, 14-inch large cheese, they've got it 210 calories over here. You see this?
Per slice?
Like 1/10 of a pizza.
Yeah, that's got to be per. They're making this extremely complicated.
At least little Caesar comes.
When I put a full plate in, I always go 4.5 minutes.
Actually, the more I figure this stuff out, the more I want some. No,
Joe's gonna be ordering some pizza.
Yeah, I want some pizza. Actually, the more I start looking at it, Worldwide said he just enjoyed a Burger King sourdough burger.
Yeah.
Oh, huh?
I never felt better after enjoying Little Caesars. I get sick once a year. So that must be it, Bum. That's
malt liquor and some pizza. It's a golden combination.
The key to life.
That's the key to life.
Or beer and pizza in general.
It's also the key to death, but we're not gonna get into that.
Is it life the key to death?
Here's art of shape.
That's a part of it.
Beard maintenance set, $60.
It's expensive, man. People charge up the ass.
Beard wash and beard conditioner set, $36.
I'd shave my beard and have more money for craft beer.
Look at all the money you're saving not having a beard, Mark.
That's right, man. I'm going to retire early.
You're saving $15 on 4 razor heads right there. There's your beard
I'll be able to buy a Camaro before I know it.
Peppermint beard wash.
There we go.
Here. $18. Premium citrus beard oil, $30.
Wow, they're expensive.
Peppermint beard conditioner, $18.
You better.
What is it?
You can get a bar of soap. This bar of soap and it'll last so much longer.
Ooh.
Initiative Citrus Blend Beard Balm, $30. Inactive, I'm sorry. Inactive. Oh, no, that's not Initiative, right? That is Initiative. No. What is that?
Yeah, Initiative.
Yeah, Initiative, right? Citrus Beard Blend Balm, $30. I don't give a damn what it is. It's for your beard, and it's expensive. Tempered, unscented beard balm. Even unscented balm is $30.
That's if you want that pretentious look.
Is that the for him look? I mean, what are you going for?
That's where you get the little twirlies on the side, and you keep it there.
Yeah.
Wisdom Bright Woods Beer Balm. What is this? What are you doing here? What's happening?
If you got to use all that stuff, then you probably own a craft brewery because all the craft brewers have beards and mustaches.
Beard Balm brush, and then you've got a Kent beard brush. What's the difference between the Beard Balm brush and the Kent beard brush? $75 and $30. That's what I'll tell you. And then there's a small beard brush, a Kent small, $60. Screw that! I'm gonna get the regular one.
They're charging $75 for that brush. You gotta be shitting me.
$60 for a small beard. What is going on? I'm in the wrong business.
I could go to the drugstore and get a toothbrush for $3.95 that would do the same thing as that small beard brush.
Yeah.
Sandalwood beard comb. Pretty.
You gotta have
come on.
pinky out when you use it.
Yeah.
That pricing is way too much. That's ridiculous.
$30 for a beard comb.
Ridiculous.
I'm in the wrong business, my friends. Screw these videos. I'm making beard combs.
Yeah.
Shit, my daughter can make wax. I just use that shit if I need to.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I have to admit, I see not a lot of guys, but I do see guys brushing their beards.
There you go.
$75 a whack? Are you kidding me?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I am obviously not seeing things as they should be seen. Mustache scissors, $20? Are you joking? What is this, a joke? Look
No,
at
that's
this.
not a joke.
That looks like
This
the
is-
scissors for your kindergartner. So let's go.
This hashtag beard oil my wife got me for an early birthday gift from hashtag art of shaving is good stuff. Hashtag cognac and hashtag grapeseed. Hashtag beard. Hashtag beard gang.
Oh my god.
Are you part of the hashtag beard gang?
Yeah, I am.
What does the beard gang do?
What does a beard gang do?
If they buy me beard products, I will be a part of them. But if not, I will not be.
Okay, you've got this stop and look devotion. What is this? Patchouli and cognac beard oil? What the hell is this?
How'd you find this place?
Blend of lightweight and heavier oils come together for a floral scent and patchouli and cognac overtones. What in the hell is patchouli?
Oh, I've heard of that. What is it?
It's what you get when you pay $40 for beard oil or something.
Devotion patchouli and cognac beard oil
I better be getting laid for the price of that stuff.
Is an all-natural beard oil housed in a custom-made tube that is great for traveling. A blend of lightweight and heavier oils come together for a floral scent and patchouli and cognac overtones.
So this is all concocted in a laboratory, like synthetic mobile oil, or what?
Yeah, I think so. Sounds to me like a Crisco and olive oil.
Sounds like to me.
But you know what? To a lot of people, that probably sounds like craft beer. It's all relative. Probably a lot of these people using these products are saying, my God, those people pay 10, 12, 15 bucks for a can of beer. They're out of their minds.
Yeah.
Look at how small these things are. They gotta be
Drink your 40 and put your beard oil.
Beard oil will last probably 3 months. Easily.
This is nuts, man. Oh my God, I'm
glad. It just makes me glad that I don't have any facial hair. Look how much money I saved.
I guess you got to be on TV, be a TV personality to have that stuff going on, like Hollywood or something.
Man,
I don't know.
Got to be up
Some
with the
people
times.
consider this beard, right? Some people consider having a goatee a beard. I don't. I've never dreamed of doing anything other than trimming it up. I've never dreamed of putting it on it. Never. It has never in my life crossed my mind. So all these things to me are snake oil. This is insane to me. Like I love cologne. I have a lot of cologne, but I have a lot of colognes that I paid a lot of money for years ago. You know what I'm saying? So they still still here and they still exist by the reinforcement, for Christ's sake. That's in and of itself. But I still have them. This stuff is, 1 ounce. $30. I'm in the wrong business, man. 1 ounce. When you can sell 1 ounce of beard oil for $30, we're all in the wrong business.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you could put out a product called snake oil, and no one would get the reference or the joke, and you could make a fortune on it.
You could probably put out beer snake oil, and people would buy it 1 ounce at a time.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't nothing more than olive oil, for Christ's sake.
And your slogan could be "Come and buy the snake oil, people."
And you're buying it full retail, for Christ's sake, and you're selling it 1 ounce at a time, laughing.
Yep.
If I ever decide to grow some lightning bolts in my beard, I'll give it a consideration. Maybe it'll help me out.
Lightning bolt.
That's the.
That would be shocking if you did that.
Touche.
Yes, it would.
I think the chairman had to go to bed.
And I think that BK sourdough burger got him.
Yeah. Or he went to make another video.
That's true. BK King sourdough burger.
That was Joe's cue.
Yeah. Time for another beer. This has been quite a show.
It's been a good show.
We got quite a good answer going in the chat there. I mean, that's got to be one of the longest chats ever.
Yeah, I stayed 2.5 hours longer than I planned. My friends probably wonder what happened to me.
Okay.
I have to admit, getting off the old beer thing, back onto the pizza thing, I have to admit, how many people in their area have Little Caesars? None of us do. How many people have a drive-through Little Caesars?
Mm-hmm. We do.
A drive-through what, Joe?
Little Caesars.
Little Caesars.
Oh, not here.
I don't think I've ever seen a drive-through Little Caesars.
I haven't either.
I got one.
You got the drive-through liquor store down there too, Joe?
You bet I do.
Yep, they got those.
You can get your beer on, and you can get your liquor on, and you can get your Little Caesars on without getting down. That is awesome. That's America.
America.
That's America.
And they wonder why we're obese.
I could get it delivered if I wanted to, man. I could get it delivered.
Little Caesars don't deliver up here, though.
Dude, they don't, but I could still get it delivered if I wanted to.
Yeah, you can get that Uber food or whatever delivery.
Yeah. I don't think they deliver in my area either. I think you have to go and pick up. It's strictly a pickup place. You cannot sit down. There's no sit-down seating. It's just a pickup place like Domino's.
I had at work, I had an Uber driver come in with a McDonald's order for the trucking company across the street. He was wondering where this one address is at. I said, all right, let me punch it up on Google Maps. Type it in, and it's the trucking company across the street.
That
I ordered Rotten Ronnie's, and he had it delivered.
That's where we're at these days. Is that even the places that are strictly carry out are still delivery, at least here in Phoenix, because you can have them delivered. Like there's many services that will actually bring your liquor to you. At least here, I've been I don't know how long ago this happened. I announced that there was this delivery service that would deliver liquor to you. They finally landed here, or whatever you want to call it, launched here in Phoenix. And it's the best thing ever to have a fifth of, you name it, delivered to you. It's amazing within an hour. It's amazing. You're like, I feel like having blah, blah, blah. And if you're willing to pay it, don't get me wrong, all these things come at a cost. But if you're willing to pay it, you don't have to get off your lazy ass and come to you. It's great. You know what I'm saying? It's great. You know, because a lot of time, by the time we make these decisions with great wisdom, we are already a little intoxicated. So getting in said car to go get certain things are not an option. And so it is worth whatever price you have to pay to go have someone get it for you. And yeah, I am left-handed. There's actually a couple of us here in this room right now that are left-handed. But yeah, that's going to get something after having said 10% beers or above is not an option. So sometimes you pay, $20 for a $10 pizza, to have it delivered. But
the least they can do is have some sort of training video to let their guys know how the address system works in your town. The odds and evens are on north and say the east side, and the odds are on the south and west side, or whatever, depending on the town. That way they know what they're looking at.
Yeah, well, you know from one of my last videos that I posted that they just flat got the whole order wrong. Like
that's pretty often too.
Picked up. I tried Postmates was the service that I tried. Okay, they pick up whatever it is from whatever area and deliver it to your house. They're one of the ones that'll pick up liquor for you, at least in my area. They'll pick up whatever from wherever and deliver it to you. Fine. Let's give this a shot, right? Chipotle was offering free delivery. I haven't ordered Chipotle since they were giving everyone diarrhea. So let's have it a shot, right? And so I ordered Chipotle. Boom, boom, boom. Cool enough to order everything. Literally, what felt like 5 seconds after I placed the order, the dude's like, on my way. What? You know what I'm saying? I couldn't have possibly picked it up myself that fast. Like, this is nuts. And he's already on his way with the burrito. Fine. Great. This is the best thing ever on the planet that I've ever seen. Ever. This is the most efficient thing ever. Delivered to my door. It's the complete wrong order. That's why he delivered it so fast. He just grabbed the bag and delivered it to my door. You know what I'm saying?
That happened to my coworker. He ordered a burger and ended up getting a Philly cheesesteak sandwich or something.
That's the thing that sucked, is whatever was delivered to me still sucked. Like it was not a burrito, it was a burrito bowl, and whatever she ordered couldn't have been more different than my taste, that's for sure. I was like, oh, this sucks. And then I don't imagine even she wanted that because it was cold. You know what I'm saying? It was cold. It was the opposite of anything good. It was very nasty. Oh. It was almost ice cold. It was so cold. It was disgusting, and it was dripping all over my floor. You know what I'm saying? It pissed me off. Who wants stuff dripping on their floor? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't count on somebody else to get your order right.
That part of it, no, that was a bad experience. I've had many people say, hey, if you ever want a fifth of vodka, they're the ones to call. whip open the app and they delivered vodka. And I'm like, I can see that because, as a single guy, you have situations where late at night, you get text, I want to come over. Do you have liquor? No, but I can have liquor delivered by the time you get here. And you're willing to pay $500 a bottle for said liquor to be delivered to your door. That's an emergency, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I would kind of say that qualifies as an emergency. You're like, I am tequila-less. I have a person who's going to come over at midnight that likes tequila. I need tequila now! Saved my life. Right? So, like, if it costs me $50 for a $25 bottle of tequila, then so be it. Get it here now.
I guess Amazon delivers booze too.
Yeah, you bet they.
Yep. We'll do it.
You bet. Amazon's
It's not a bad deal if you charge $5 or $10 a head to cover it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's. I'm telling you, man.
Got a dozen people at your party, you're good.
When those things show up at your door, it's like, it's like the best thing ever. You know what I'm saying? When you order something and literally within hours it shows up at your door, it's not the next day, it's not 2 days later. It shows up within hours. It's amazing. I don't give
And
a
then you
rip.
hear the angels sing in the sky.
That's what I'm saying. It's amazing. When you order something that you're not used to ordering, we're used to ordering pizza or Chinese food like that. But when you order something that's different, like I say, a fifth of whiskey, for Christ's sake, or a fifth of tequila, you ordered it an hour ago and it shows up an hour later. It's amazing. It's incredible. It's like, you're like, I will do this till I die. You're like, I will do this. It's amazing. It is. It's awesome. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, you're like, I don't give a damn what I don't know what I paid for. I don't care. I don't care. It's like, it's long. Because you're loaded by that time. You're done. You're toast. By the time you're ready to order more alcohol, you're done. Right? Because sober you is like, oh, dude, are you kidding me? I'll go down to Walker. You can get it. Like, right? Drunk you is like, oh, $10,000 DUI, a year on the.
If they're thinking all that, that's good.
Yeah, right.
They're ahead of the curve.
So it's like, if the bottle's $30 and you want another 30, here it is, dude. Whatever, just bring it. Just bring it. It's cheaper than all my other alternatives. Plus, like, be by myself, right? So there it is.
It's cheaper.
Even the malt liquor community would have to agree with that. Billy D definitely agrees with that. That was in his ad.
Mm-hmm.
Works every time. Check out the latest comments, Joe.
Oh, what do we got here?
Yeah, the comments are all left right now.
Yep.
Oh, left-handed, yes. Fun fact. I will tell by his.
When you gave the golf clap.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, then I'm handed. Yeah, I guess so, huh? Says
Keep reading for my reply.
Someone's watching Family Feud. I can hear it.
They drink all liquor.
That's Mom. Mom's watching the feud.
Dylan
She loves the Game Show Network on Dish Network.
Oh, and then Bum
I got
said,
that keen hearing.
yes, Jody definitely has to clap. I could tell though. Yes, if anybody ever had the drippy, then you know.
Welcome back, Tom.
Wait,
If you've ever had the Q-tip swab up the whoo hoo hoo, right? Then that's.
Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
Never knew
We
about
could go
that
down
one.
that road, down the old proverbial.
No, we're not.
Yeah, we don't need to go down that rabbit hole.
No.
You know, the proverbial rabbit hole, which would be the Q-tip of the rabbit hole, if you will.
oh man.
What's that kind of rabbit hole?
You know, I have to say, the Q-tip up the rabbit hole isn't as bad as, let's call it the rabbit coming back out the hole, if you will, right? You know, that next flow of water that has to go after said Q-tip, that is the journey, Murphy.
I'll take your word for it, Joe.
Yeah, me too.
That is the whole journey. Yes. That is why you're there. It is to experience that joy. Yes. Yes. That is yes. So,
He did go there.
No.
if there is any advice I can give to anybody, it's think of that. Yes.
Yeah, think of the Q-tip. Remember the Q-tip.
Remember the Q-tip. Yes. And it's not so much the quad. It's the after effects
The
of
wet
said
Q-tip.
Yes.
That might be your show title. Remember the Q-tip.
That's what I heard from a buddy. Yeah, I heard that from a buddy. Yeah, when I was in the Army. Yeah. Yeah, those are, you know, the old barracks discussions that you have when you're in the service. Yeah. Yeah, those are, yeah. Let me tell you. You have many experiences in service, and I'm going to have some more of this old twin Mexican biscotti.
Good call. Yeah.
You know, very good brew. Now that it's warmed up, I can give you a little bit more of a. I'm still not getting the heat from that habanero.
No pepper on the back?
I mean, next to none, honestly.
That's kind of disappointing.
You know, I would think that as much as happening in this beer, that it would almost be very difficult.
He's used to that New Mexico chili. That's probably why.
That could be it, too. That could be it, is that my palate is just accustomed to more of a heat level. You know what I'm saying? So to someone else, what I think of as like a 2 or a 3 on a heat level could be 5 or 6. You know? It's
for somebody in middle of Iowa, it's probably spicy. You don't even feel like it.
It's like a 300,000 Scoville unit, and it doesn't even register yet.
I need a millimeter, that's it.
Yeah, because I honestly don't. I'm not getting any heat at all. I mean, whatsoever.
Yeah, I haven't had it, so I don't know. I haven't had that one.
Someone else wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, as far as the heat, everything else though is there. The vanilla, the cinnamon, the roastiness. A fantastic beer. If you're solely in it for the heat, which is not in the big description of this brew, it's way down here at the bottom. Right here it says hot peppers.
You're not going to get it. Yeah.
So for me, that would put it in perspective. Everything else is listed here: coffee, cinnamon, almonds. I'm not getting almond. Don't necessarily know what that taste is. I would think, okay, I know what almonds taste like. Give me a break. But
nuttiness.
Yeah,
come on, Joe. Come on.
I wouldn't know, what the taste of, a nut in your mouth is like. So for those of you that do, salute, right? Not my thing. Have no idea.
If you will.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that we do it.
Gotta cover our bases.
Yeah, not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just the rest of it I get. The coffee, the cinnamon, cocoa nibs, vanilla.
But not the nut.
Yeah. The nut, absolutely not. The heat, maybe. But could that be the alcohol as well? Up to interpretation. Still a fantastic beer. I would not let
I still want to search that one out. They got variants of it too.
So to finish up the chat, we've got one of the last comments here. You're down to the ice, Andy, on that big goal.
Big goal.
I just reloaded.
So in any case, we're out here, guys. Thank you to everybody that tuned in for so long.
Yep.
This is one for the books on this, without saying, on this.
9 watching, we're doing good.
Share a beer.
I'd also like to add, it's been great with the 4 MLDCers in the chat. I think it's made the chat a lot more exciting for everybody.
Fun.
That's funny.
Fun show.
It was definitely fun. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not going to jump off the top of the cat tree and break my neck, but other than that, it was a fun time.
Yeah. What are we running into? A 4-hour show here for Christ's sake?
4 hours. That's 4 hours in.
Oh, we did. What was it, a couple months ago? We did a 5 or a 6 hour show.
Yeah, we did a 5, I think, and then swore on a stack of 500 Bibles we wouldn't do that again. And we didn't, because
wasn't that you swore you never do 5:30 again?
Yes.
And we never did.
We didn't, and we haven't done 5.5 hours again. We did 6, but we didn't do 5.
We've done more and we've done less.
Yes, but not.
What did we do on New Year's? Wasn't that a decent sized show? I think.
Yeah.
Because you did all time zones.
Oh yeah. But we split that one up.
Right.
So
right.
Yeah.
That wasn't a consecutive show. It was maybe 20, 30 minutes at best each show.
Mm-hmm.
So that wasn't as bad. This one is 4 consecutive. So that's pretty, had to take bathroom breaks in there and all that sort of thing. That's, pretty significant. In any case, we're out here, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it very much.
Great show.
We'll see you next time. Bum, enjoy the rest of the vacation, friend.
Yep.
And still worldwide, man. Craft beer.
Malt liquor.
Craft beer. Craft beer.
Craft beer.
Let's give a big
Craft
dilly
beer.
to our craft beer friends. I mean, our malt liquor friends out there. Dilly.
Dilly.
Yeah.
Chairman, Vega, Russell, Florida 32 ounce.
That's right.
Good times.
So, good times, friends. We'll see you, man. Peace out.
Let's do it again.
Bye.